Hello.
What's going on, Hershii LiqCour today?
What's the tea, Nicole? What's up?
Oh, nothing, girl. You know, just over here sipping my cocktail, honey. Just got done watching the episode. How'd you feel about the episode?
It was cute. We had, we always gotta have somebody to complain, but I thought it was cute. We had to have a turn down after all that mess.
No, the episode was good to me. I liked the episode, child.
I enjoyed it.
Well,
per usual, the production is stepped up. Chasing LA, listen, love who you love, hate who you hate, but we came through giving y'all a show this year.
We did, and I was so worried about the scene at the bar, honey, because it was so many, what people don't understand when we were filming that scene, it was so many moving parts going on at one time. So I was, excited to see how it actually turned out, and it was really, really amazing.
The people was nosy too, all up in the cameras and shit.
Cause we was right there. Hi, thank you so much. Cause we were right there, sitting in the freaking outside, right
in the
there.
front. Yeah, we were in the front of the front. Yeah, I was scared.
Right
they said, Hershii, stop bringing people to your job, or you lose another venue.
Girl, right? We was not gonna cut up there, honey. We kept it real cute, honey. So we didn't have no problems, honey, at all. No, you good right there. So let's get into this episode, child. Now, what happened first, honey? Let me put my memory cap back on.
I took notes because
Okay, boom. You got your notes, girl. Okay, let's go.
I'm a parent now, so I be needing to remind myself of things. So the first thing was Jaila and King Pain. Jaila and King Pain.
Boom. Okay, it started with that, honey. And I already came here to fight Oliver. Hey, Oliver. I hope you in the chat.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding. The scene was very interesting. It was a few lies told in that scene, but it was very interesting. I'll let you go first, child.
Did you like your t-shirts?
I did. I would like to order 100 of them. Jaila, if you're here, I would like to order 100 t-shirts, please.
I'm gonna give you one too.
Right. I don't feel like my name is spelled properly on there, but I don't know. I don't know that it's spelled right, but you can email me for the correct spelling.
I thought it was cute. Is it gonna go with the her new track?
That's what I hear. I hear it goes with the new track, but I would like to order 100 of them. You guys know we give to the homeless every year around the holidays. So I would like 100 shirts.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't say that. Hold on, my child is acting up. Give me that damn remote.
So I would like 100 shirts, you guys. Jaila, please hit me up with the order form. Let me know how much I owe for the shirt.
They said the ladies are giving. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here, you want to come say hi? I'm so sorry. Everybody, come say hi to Pharaoh. Pharaoh, come say hi.
Come on, Pharaoh, because let me let Auntie talk to him. Pharaoh, how are you doing, love?
You don't want to speak? You don't want to speak now because you was just talking over there.
Pharaoh. You see, Auntie Nicole, we got to be up here for about an hour and some change. I'm going to need you to act right because, Auntie will whoop you, child.
Hey.
Hershii be like, my kid on the low, but be shading a girl. I don't be shading nobody. Do I be shady? Am I shady? Is that what it's giving?
I don't know that Hershii is shady, child. Hershii be doing her big one. What's how's
I feel like I be throwing the same shade that everybody else in the show be giving. I feel like I throw the same shade, but when I think everybody wasn't expecting me, I expected it out of me this year, so it's throwing people off.
Right. So I actually thought that scene was really, really cute, honey. I love to see Miss Girl in her element. I've been waiting for it, and I was excited to see her in the studio. I'm glad that I could be her inspiration for her new song, honey. Nicole is a great title for a song, honey. I'm glad that, I can help her out, honey, and get her ideas together.
I can't wait for that. I just feel like I'm waiting on the day, and I know it's going to happen. It's on my spirit. I just know it's going to be a day where you and Jaila are going to come back together, and y'all going to crush all of this. I'm praying for it.
Now, I would, however, I would, however, like to speak on a couple of lies that I heard told in her spiel.
The floor is yours.
So she said that she felt like I was being artificial or I was being fake because I could have like hit her up after the trip and I could have said hello to her and I told her that I wanted to be a big sister. Now I have the receipts of where I hit her up right after the trip. Exhibit A. I said, hey girl, are you still in LA? There's a pool party this Saturday. She said, yes, I'm in LA at my family's house. I said, well, girl, come to the pool party. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, sis. I'm in the studio all day. So when did I not hit you up, girl? I hit you up.
You mind answering the question?
Nicole, love the salon. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'll answer any questions you have, Hershii.
Chrissy Lovable asks, Nicole, I have an honest question. Because Jaila didn't show up for your event, is that why you were talking behind her back before she actually saw you and confronted you?
I mean, if they want to call what I said talking behind her back, I guess y'all can say that I did that. It wasn't necessarily because she didn't show up to my event. It was just we needed something to talk about, y'all. Like every time they insert Jaila's name, all I can say is, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I've never seen her do any music besides the fact that I let her do karaoke at my dinner. I've never seen her work. I don't know where she works. I can't tell y'all that the girl has a job. So when people ask me questions or when we're speaking and her name is brought up, all I kept saying was, where is she at? I would love to meet this girl that y'all keep talking about. And I was like, well, where is she? Hershii, did you hear me say something like super negative about this girl? Like, did I call her fat, ugly, any of those things like prior to
now it did get a little spicy at Poetiik's house, but mind you, this has been a year now, so like I'm not gonna say verbatim, but I do remember it getting a little spicy. But by that time, like we were drunk, we were talking our shit. I don't know exactly what was said. I do remember getting spicy at
the only thing that was said, the only thing that was said was André informed me that Jaila had not paid for the trip, and I said, whoever hasn't paid, honey, I will sponsor it.
Understood.
If people don't got the money, I'll pay for it. It's not a big deal.
Well, shout out to Jaila. I hope shout out to Jaila.
I hope the song does well. Send me the track, Jaila. I'll put it on my social media, honey. Let's pump this thing. Let's get it to #1 on all streaming platforms. And tell me how much I owe you for my shirts.
Let's do it. Rich Bob was next, actually, and he was recording one of his songs. My favorite part of the scene. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh,
that was actually a good moment. Let's look at it.
Oh, bitch, niggas talking circles. That shit got me nervous. Got his mind not in service. 911. It's emergent. Ghost that nigga. Yeah, I curved and brought him back. Bust the service. Dipped in night. Run my service. Live my life. Got you nervous. I'm glad that we maintain
the bombs. Go ahead.
The bombs, honey. No, it was a really good moment. I had just me and Rich talk to each other quite often, just like a lot of us do. And I had just talked to Rich earlier in that week, and he was, kind of going through some stuff. So it was good to just be able to see him, lay eyes on him, and just, make sure that he was good in person. I really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the type of person, like, you can feel different energy from people when you're face to face with them. So it was good to just come check on my brother, see him in his element, and just make sure he was good.
Yeah, and I'm glad he did his interview last week too. A lot of people said they had during the interview said they had a better understanding for who he is. I don't know. I have a different I get asked the same shit all the time. Like, why do you we don't like Nicole and Rich, so why do you like them? And it's because I have a different relationship with them off camera. So
okay, let me answer this question. Is the real issue you want to be the only girl in the group and that's why you're hating? First of all I hang out with outside of this group is females. My best friend she's sitting 2 minutes away from me. Like, my mama's a female. My homegirls are females. Hershey's a female in my book. I said, Hershii, I would like you to be here tonight, honey. I don't want to see Mr. Man. I would like to see Hershii, honey. If I wanted to be the only girl, honey, I could have painted my own face, honey, and let Hershii come on here as Terrell, and it would have just been me as the girl, honey. But no, I like girls. Like, that's what I hang out with. So no, I don't want to be the only girl child. I'm not offended by who's in any types of groups, any types of circles. I stand on my own and I do what I want to do. So yeah, now back to the episode. So it was very nice to see my brother in his element. It was nice to hang out with Tupac Poetiik came in there looking like Tupac, honey. I said, Poetiik, you looking like Tupac today.
None of these questions are original. They're not. Yeah, a lot of
it's given. I mean, if you guys have questions about the episode, we would love to hear those. If you guys want,
we would love to talk about the episode this week. Because at this point, honestly, there's nothing else that any of the cast members can. Y'all already picked your favorites, so at this point, it's nothing else that we can say in defense.
Nicole is a hater. Let's be honest. What have I hated on, you guys? Like, I'm a hater. What am I hating on? Like, give me something to hate on. I support everybody if they support me. Hershii supports me. I support Hershii. Hershii, how many shows have I been to that are not on the camera? I've never actually been to a show on camera.
Yeah, that's countless at this point.
So. Like, I've never been to one of your shows on camera. I literally show up on my own validity off camera and support. So I'm not a hater. Thank you so much, Mama Twigs. I appreciate it. Mama Twigs, me and you gotta have a talk because your son jumped on a song about me, Mama. We supposed to be family. But I still love him though. Nicole, please, what brand of makeup do you use? Come to my Instagram and I'll tell you everything that I use. I promise.
I'm about to go get your daddy.
Yes, where's his daddy at?
Outside on the porch, girl.
Where's his daddy at? Where's his daddy at? Bring his daddy
wait till the steps right over the threshold to start acting a fool.
Where's his daddy? Bring his daddy up here.
He on the phone. Is he on the phone? I don't even think he in an apartment.
Let me know why did Jeremy leave so fast or
like that. You can hear me. Yes, come get him.
On the next scene, we'll talk about it. To answer, somebody asked a question about why Jeremy left so fast. Please remember that question when we get to that scene. But he didn't really leave fast, y'all. He had a lot going on that night, so he didn't really leave fast. So yeah, the studio scene. Did you like the studio scene? Did it seem like, you know, I like when Rich gets a moment to like speak his truth, like in a peaceful, calm type of setting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I feel like people always think he's so angry. They think that he's always on 1,000. And you've been around him, your family's been around him, and he's literally like the most chillest person ever. He just, you know, he's misunderstood sometimes.
I said the same, and and this is no shade to anybody because everything I'm saying is shady this year. But like I said the same thing about Andre when people were saying the same shit about Andre last year. Like, I just feel like they have whatever they have to work through, but I do feel like I felt like Andre last year, like y'all have a different perception on camera than he actually is off camera. And he needs, I said the same thing about all the cast members. Like, everybody needs another year. That first year is hard. Y'all was kicking our ass.
Come on, Grandma's Table Talk. We can be besties. Y'all are gorgeous tonight as usual. Oh, thank you. I'm still mad at Nicole wasn't able to get on the track. Right, put me on the track. Let me talk to Jaila. We don't really get along, but let me see if I can get on the remix. Or let me see if I can get on Rich's track, because Rich didn't want to put me on his track. Like, what's going on? Rich, if you're in here, I'm still upset that I was trying to hop on the track. Hershii would like to get on the track too.
I don't. I just want to be a video vixen.
Are you gonna twerk?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give.
You're gonna give me that. What you be giving me during that performance when you be like, let's get that boot the boot, let's get that. Hershii be like, Hershii be giving it to y'all.
Yeah, that. Yeah, you know, everybody think those my thighs for real.
Well, Lord.
Now, next scene was Jeremy's event. I don't remember much of now. They didn't catch it on camera, but I was drinking a lot at that event. I made it a point to go there and enjoy myself. So everybody was wondering why I was sitting there just cheesing the whole time at the corner. It's because I was checked out, girl. I was woo.
I had a good time at the Kiki bar. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there was a lot of energy that was given on certain moments that wasn't actually given when we were actually there. Now, the thing that I find very crazy is that me and Ian, Flykingi, and I tell him this all the time, like, we literally sat by each other the whole night and talked peacefully, and we were talking about things, and he was like, I understand where you're coming from and this and that. Even King Payne, you had no issues with anybody in that moment. So I'm confused on where all this energy is coming from in the green screens. Like, in that moment, we were all talking, we were having a good time, we were discussing what had happened on the trip, but there was no bad blood. So I don't like the fact that when we get to these confessionals, people give bad blood, honey, because I didn't give nobody no bad blood that I didn't have no bad blood for in my confessional. Like, I just believe in Nicole. What did you think of Flykingi's green sweatshirt? I thought his green sweatshirt was cute. It was no dress code, so it was cute. He had on green, I had on yellow. We were giving very much like a bag of Skittles. Like, we were in that thing, honey. We had on our colors. I actually liked it.
I missed the comment, but somebody asked why didn't I chime in the conversation at the table. The people, listen, I learned my lesson. Like, y'all are watching it in real time. I chimed in on one situation and one situation only. This whole situation got dragged at that party, and I have not said nothing on anybody's anything since. So no,
Somebody
I have nothing.
said why. Somebody said
I can figure it out.
Why did I call Andre a maid? Because Andre act like he did so much magicalness for this trip, child. I mean, he cleaned up the kitchen like 1 or 2 times. As y'all see, production caught it, honey, and Andario was nice enough to put it in there. That kitchen was a hot ass mess. It was trash.
The kitchen was clean.
Did you not watch last week's episode, Hershii? It wasn't trash all by the floor. It wasn't dishes all in the sink, child.
Was that during the argument?
No, this was like nobody was even awake. Nobody was there. Nothing was going on. I literally cleaned that kitchen from top to bottom before the chef got there because I was not about to let the chef come and the kitchen look like this.
Okay, I missed that one. I missed
like
that
everybody
one.
skedaddled off to brunch, honey, and the kitchen was a mess.
Listen, I stacked the dishes. I didn't wash them. I ain't gonna.
Okay, so Roland, this is the last comment I'm gonna address of yours because I'm so glad that you came over here to join us, honey. But I don't act like I'm better than anybody. Me and Hershii are great friends. Hershii, do I act like I'm better than you?
No.
Who do I act like I'm better than? I don't think that I'm better than anybody. Baby, let me tell you something. I work very hard. Contrary to popular belief, honey, I am an independent worker, honey. I own a business, honey. When the pandemic came, honey, I had to make sure the lights stayed on, honey, regardless. Honey, I had to pay that rent on that salon, regardless of if anybody was getting their hair done or not. So I very much understand that at any moment, any of this could be taken away, honey. So I work my motherfucking ass off to make sure I have the things that I need. And I never try to make anybody feel worse than or less than for not having what I have. Guess what? Because if you don't have it, Hershii, what's going to happen? Bitch, we going. Let's go, right? Hello? Like, whoever can have it.
That's how it's always been with me. I mean, my thing is, like, we get it. Listen, y'all made yourself abundantly clear over the last 9 or 10 episodes. Y'all don't like Nicole. So we don't have to waste our time.
Right, it's fine. You don't like me. You're not ever going to like me.
Over and over again.
Guess what?
Man,
and to William the Baddest, you love to get in these comments talking about these magical PPP loans you act like I had. First of all, I did not get a PPP loan. I wish I would have. If anybody knows a way that I can backtrack and get one, I would like to. But you have to also have a business to get a PPP, honey. And I do own a brick and mortar. You've been there a couple times, right, Hershii?
There was a lovely house.
So I do own a business that is 2,000 square feet of a salon. I do own a business. So if I got a PPP, which it's for businesses, it would be okay, sweetheart. I wouldn't be living no fabulous life off that little piece of money that they was giving out to folks, child. And you can look that up. It's public knowledge. If people got PPPs, look it up.
Child.
Okay, back to the Kiki ball. Hershii was definitely drinking a lot. We were all drinking a lot, guys.
By this time in everything that was happening, I had enough. It was enough. I feel that way now. Like, I've had enough. Like, at this point, like, I get being upset with each other, but I'm not furious at anybody. I wish everybody the best. This is dragged on long enough. I'm high-key tired.
Right.
So that's the
I feel like we were having a good time though. Honestly,
like,
what people don't understand is we had a good time at the Kiki bar. No, the charger's not right there. It's one over there. I feel like we all had a good time at the Kiki bar. That's what people are not understanding. Like, you guys are seeing what you're seeing, and we're having conversations. But when we were sitting there,
let me say this. She's clearly been very good to Hershii. No shade. With the dollar sign. I missed your name. Let me be very clear about something, because y'all done let a lot of the certain comments get in y'all head, and I know y'all got y'all favorite this year. But I still have a roof over my head. I drive my own car. I take care of a 3-year-old now. I have to buy drag. I have to pay my bills. Hershii makes her own money. And whatever perception of that you think you have, that's cool. Take it and run with it. But I have my own friendships. I develop my own relationships. And unlike y'all, I talk to these people in person. I'm not just fans with them and view them online and come up with an opinion. I talk to them in person. I have my own.
People really think I'm out here writing checks for you to be nice to me. Here's the thing. Let me just say this, and let me be very motherfucking clear.
Girl.
If I was writing checks, honey, for people to be cool with me, honey, it would be called motherfucking chasing motherfucking Nicole. Because this bank account is very long, honey. It's very long and strong, baby. If I was paying people, honey, it would be the Nicole show, and they would be my extras. if I was writing motherfucking checks, honey. I would have started with Andario, baby. The fuck I look like paying Hershii to be my friend on a cast when I can just go to the top.
Papa?
I would have just bought Andario a house in Atlanta, baby, and this will be my show on his platform. So y'all need to stop with this narrative, honey.
It's getting weird. It's getting weird.
Real. It's getting real obsessive, y'all. Y'all all in my bank account, child. Like, y'all is all in my bank account. Like...
And mine too.
And Hershii too. Like, y'all is man, honey, okay?
Child, and mine too. Anyway, yes.
Back to the Kiki ball.
To
answer somebody's question from a while back, Jeremy looked like he was walking in and out because he was actually hosting that ball. It was his ball, and we were sitting in a section outside, so he had to keep going inside to make sure that the ball was running smoothly, to talk to his people, and to do all of that. So Jeremy was in and out of the scene. However, he was conducting the ball, so it was his ball, and he had to make sure.
Yes, absolutely. And then we filmed it for a whole day, so it's not that, So what's the next scene? Oh, yes. And 1 + 1 equals the 1. Or is it 1 × 1? 1 × 1 equals the 1. That shit is cute to me. I need t-shirts, Andre. The next event was, it was Andre event. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. I'm going to wear my kitten wigs. And y'all just about to get on.
Now look, everybody can attack Hershii wig, but when I said that wig in my salon was dry, they wanted to come for me. But everybody can attack your wig, Hershii. But when I say something,
listen, y'all can say what y'all want about my wigs, and I'm going to still wear them. I love my little kitten wig, and yes, it was a little stiff. It was.
Hershii sprayed that thing down, honey. Hershii said that thing cannot move, child.
It was stiff. What about it?
Hershii said that thing cannot move.
It was stiff. How you feel? Oh, okay. We already talked about that shirt. It was stiff.
Okay, now let's talk about this narrative that was painted outside, that we rehearsed this thing and Poetiik came and slept in my room and it was rehearsed and this and that. First of all, you guys, me and Poetiik literally talk like every day. Literally to this moment, like he's literally just called my phone 2 seconds ago. We talk every single day. So I was on a live before we got to the trip, and Poetiik said, hey, is it cool if I probably might sleep in your room because I don't know what's going on in this extra room, blah, 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 blah. I said, cool, boo, no problem. We cool as fuck. Me and Poetiik have our own personal relationship outside of this show. However, I didn't know that man was going to come and kiss on Jaila, baby. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know nothing about that. Poetiik, you got some explaining to do. However, I came home from the club and went to my room to take a shower and take my makeup off and go to bed. And that man knocked on my motherfucking door. So y'all can say what y'all want to say, bitch. Didn't nobody rehearse anything, honey. That man knocked on my door to go to bed, honey, because he knew where home was. However, the next day, now why do I need to paint a narrative to talk about what went on in my bedroom when I don't give no fucks about what went on? Because I know what went on because I was there. And I bet y'all would like to know. Maybe at the reunion, we'll tell y'all. I don't gotta tell nobody to bring up what we was doing in that room, honey, to talk about it in front of a group of people, because I'm not even that girl.
These people are dragging me in these comments. No one
what they say,
Hershii,
what they say.
They are dragging me in these comments.
So did y'all sleep together? Tune into the reunion to find out.
To answer your question, why did I make the faces that I was making at that particular moment? I was checked out. I was over the conversation, so it wasn't at.
Teresa Mitchell, my mom is awesome. She's sitting over here listening to everything that's going on. Thank you so much for having a heart and asking about her. She's doing awesome. She's healing. She's better. She's sitting right over here listening to all this fuckery. My mom and Rich asked, because Rich's room was next to my room. I didn't tell Rich to ask. Rich is grown as fuck. Here's the thing. If people did not ask questions and we did not talk about things, what would happen on the show? It's a show. So you guys are just seeing genuine conversations that are happening. Oh, yes. Give Oliver the link, honey, so we can fight. And when did my family pick on Jaila? I'm listening to this in his comments. Nobody said anything negative to her. Everybody was nice to her. My best friend talked to her. My mom talked to her. She sat in between me and my mom while we were on the couch. Like, nobody picked on her. Me and that girl was good. I apologized. She apologized. We moved forward. Y'all seen her twerking on my lap at the club in the episode prior to. Y'all seen me and her right next to each other. What y'all don't know is right after that, because Andre and Ian left early, we all went to go eat and we had an amazing time. What y'all did not see is me in the bathroom doing Jaila's hair for her before we got ready to film another piece of scene. First of all, honey, I charge a lot of money to touch people's hair, honey.
Snap.
And I touched that girl hair for free 99, child. So don't act like I was being mean to her or I had my people pick on her, because I was cool with that girl. I literally just showed y'all messages where the next couple of days after the trip, I invited her to a pool party. So there was no moment where I was being mean to her or would I have my people pick on her, because pick on her for what? There was no issue. She and I apologized. We were good. Next. Why did my mom say no to her coming in the next episode? Because we just didn't have no time for no nonsense. It was my party, and I didn't have no time for no nonsense. She and I were just trying to figure out what it was. We apologized to one another, and we were cool. But it is staying in Palm Springs Poetic. I didn't tell them what happened. Shut up.
I also want to add, because people was talking about my heels was leaning. So listen. There's no parking in certain parts of LA, so I parked 2 blocks away and forgot to grab my house shoes, and I couldn't walk on my bare feet, so I walked 2 blocks in those pumps, and Q kept having me do my walk-ups. My feet was hurt.
Somebody said I should have did Jaila's hair at the fashion show thing. See, and y'all be shady. That don't be me. I didn't say that. Like, y'all be shady. Where do I think me and Jaila went wrong? I think that it's a lot of misguided stuff going on, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like, I mean, I didn't know anything about this song, y'all, until I knew about the song. Like, me and her was cool. I literally hit her up to invite her to a gathering. Like, me and her was cool. So I don't know. Y'all gotta ask her. Like, all I said was I don't think at my salon event it was the time for her to come, because she and I were still trying to figure out our way. And I don't think that in front of my mom, my customers, my family, my friends, and my other stylists, like, I still, even though I'm filming a show, I still have to maintain the integrity of my stuff. Like, this is my 5-year anniversary. I worked hard for this. Oh, that's how you was walking Hershii? Now Hershii.
What's that in the show? Fuck you, Dario.
Now and Dario.
Like 4 or 5 times.
Hershii LiqCour, just say, honey. Don't wear them shoes no more, Hershii.
I quit. I ain't doing no more scenes. No, y'all didn't. No, I knew I filmed that. Girl, when I tell you my feet had it. Did we stand there talking about this?
Nicole, do I remember looking at Jaila's body wear? And to address that, the night that we left, I said, I'm going to say bye to you before I leave. And I'm so sorry, Jaila, that I did not come and get you. I don't know where you had went. You went outside. You got in the jacuzzi or something. But it was a lot going on.
They say you don't say it one more time. They say you don't apologize. What did you say?
I'm sorry, Jaila, for not saying goodbye to you. However, she said we were good. So if you're upset that I didn't say goodbye to you, I'm very sorry about that, because it was a lot going on. I was cleaning up. I was packing up my car. I was packing up my best friend's car, because I had brought hella shit to do that dinner. So I'm so sorry that I did not say goodbye to you when I left, even though I said I would. I don't know where you were. I think you went outside or something. It was just, it was time to go. I'm so sorry. I apologize that I did not say bye. Since everybody says I don't apologize, I'm apologizing, like, in real talk. Because you know, Hershii, I didn't leave on no nonsense, honey. Y'all was fighting over plates and shit. You and Tasha Banks still got a battle over plates and shit. Like, and it was a lot going on, honey. I wasn't trying to not say bye to nobody. I was just like, let me clean up everything. Let me get my stuff and let me go.
Tasha was about to deck my halls for that damn
And was. Poetik, come up here. Why, before you have to get into your event, Poetik, come up here. Yes, Tasha was definitely about to get the business, because you saw her. Now, Hershii, how was the food? Because last week, on the after show, King Payne said the food was nasty. How was the food?
I can't speak for other people. I enjoyed my plates that I took.
And then some, huh? And then LaSalle took some, honey. Right, it was plates plural.
Honey, you know I live in poverty, so I got to take as many plates as I can.
You know you broke. You
better, honey, because, hello, it was a lot of food still left. Hi, girl. Oliver, you ready? Oliver! Let me take my motherfucking earrings out. What's up, Oliver?
Oliver!
First of all, bitch, you know I don't even play them type of hoe games.
Now, what you say about Nicole?
Hey, y'all!
Anna Nicole Smith, child? What you say? Hello?
Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know why Dario brought me in because clearly I was still in disarray. Like I'm in Houston right now. I don't have any equipment and I'm trying to set up. Dario dropped me down until I figure this shit out, girl. I don't know. She's so shady. You just shading everybody tonight, girl. You so shady.
Oh, so you want to get ready and come back?
No, I just have to like figure this out. I'm like nigga.
Okay, get ready and come back because I want you in full force. I want you in full Oliver Twist mode when I get you. I don't want you to be half Oliver Twist. I don't want you to be in disarray.
Because it made me figure it out. Hold on, bitch. Because I'm finna set you straight. Hold on.
Let's motherfucking go. Let's go.
Hold on. Let this. Oh. Now hold on. My food. I'm sorry.
With the meal on the deck.
I'm eating crabs. I'm in Houston.
Come on, crab blazing.
Y'all know I love
Stop.
Now what was said, bitch?
Now what was that, honey? Now what you call me, honey? Anna Nicole Smith? Honey?
Well, they just kept saying Nicole, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm always making a joke out of everything. So I was like, oh, okay, Nicole. Who's Anna Nicole Smith? And this may be a bad joke, but we all Black. I don't think nobody gonna cancel me because in the scene, clearly, there was like, it was given very much so like, this is a bad joke, but it was given like death, and like she was finna come. And so I was, my dark humor was like, Anna Nicole, listen.
Oh my God. So you were
I told you so.
Oliver, you're trying to kill me off. No, this is funny because we've talked since then a lot of times. We talk all the time, literally. So you were trying to kill me off, Oliver?
Okay, so I came to LA back in, let's just say March when I was filming Turned Out season 2 with Madison while she was in LA working. I think she was doing Drag Race at the time, I believe so. I was doing a hosting in LA. The Chasing LA girls came out, showed me love, and we was just talking, and she was like, I can't remember exactly how it happened, but let's just say like we were talking. She was like, I'm filming a scene, I'm recording the song. I was like, yeah, I'll come do it. I don't mind. I'll come support and whatever. She sent me the song maybe like 2 days, maybe a day, 2 days, I don't know. I just fast forwarded to my part, like where I needed to rap. I didn't know no shit about no song or no diss or nothing like that. So as I'm reacting as she's telling me in this moment, I'm like, wait, I don't want to be part of no shit because these people say I'm messy. I always start stuff, that I'm always doing something. I don't know nothing about no beef or who know Nicole or what the fuck is going on. I didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, where's your Nicole shirt at, honey?
It's home. It's home.
Oh, Gaga.
That shit was funny though.
It was. It's a cute. I'm excited for her. I would like a shirt. I would like 100 shirts actually.
You got like you can make money. Oh, why don't y'all like each other? What happened?
I don't know. She literally, we left Palm Springs and we were good. And when she came and made this diss record, we were still good.
I'm gonna give you a cookie.
Like, I don't know where the issue came in at. She left Palm Springs, we were good, and she literally decided to write a song about me a week later. I'm so confused. But I'm glad that I could be her inspiration.
But can y'all be friends? Because I like both of y'all.
We can be cordial. I don't know that we're gonna be friends, but we can be cordial. We can be cordial.
I feel like they need some. I feel like with the madness of the show and everything, it made everything that happened worse than what it was. I feel like they need a minute together, separate of all of us, separate of the other 8 cast.
And we've had that, and that's what's so crazy. We've had moments together, just she and I. We've had conversations. We've literally had heart-to-heart moments, and that's why I'm just be so confused about this energy. Because I'm not gonna say it because it didn't happen on camera, but she and I have had conversations. And it's not giving this. That's why I be so confused. Like, I get it, girl. I said what I said. You said what you said. But we sat down, we talked about it, we squashed it. And I've literally reached out to you and we've talked and we've had a good time. And so it just be a lot. I don't know.
But I feel like y'all can get past it. It'll be done.
We can probably be cordial. Like, I'm okay with being cordial. If she would like to be cordial, I will be cordial. Like, I don't,
Y'all look like y'all could be related to me. Like y'all cousins or something like that. To me. Sister, no, what? I just said something wrong.
They both pretty.
Yeah, the girl is cute and she sings amazingly. Like, I love the way she sings. Like, I thought she did an amazing job. Like, Jaila, if you're in the chat, put me on the remix. to the Nicole song. Put me on a remix.
That could be the way y'all make up, because it's
put me on a remix. Like,
y'all need to be fighting.
No, I'm not here to fight anybody, honey. I think it would break the internet if we link
I'm
up.
not talking about this fighting. I'm just talking about just being in qualms. Like,
I'm actually in a better space, and I don't want to beef with anybody but the devil. So
Can y'all kiss each other at the reunion?
Can
y'all bump titties at the reunion?
I'll see what energy she comes with. Depending on what energy she comes with is what we're gonna give at the reunion.
If she gives good energy, can you bump titties?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna come in light and love if she gives good energy. I'm gonna come to the reunion with light and love.
All right, okay.
For everyone. Except for William, who's in these comments trying me. Hi, mother of one, welcome.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. And for real, this is really positive. Yes, I do feel in the past that you was messy, but what made me realize that you're human is when I saw the live, when you got the call about your mother. I didn't know it was your mother then, but when you got that call, your face just dropped. And then when you did the live again with him and explained, that it was your mother, that was the first time I was like, wow, this woman is just like the rest of us and just loves her mother, and I just hope that, first of all, I'm glad that your mother's better, but I really hope that you just remember all of this other stuff is nonsense.
It is, and I appreciate you for saying that. I understand that it's nonsense, and I think that people like Hershii and me and Oliver have even communicated and done some things before, and they know that. You see what I'm saying? But you guys are looking at me when I'm up against the wall. Like when I'm up against people, it's survive or flight. You know what I mean? Like it's either sink or swim. So when I'm up against some things, like I can't be my sweet, normal, happy-go-lucky self. Like if somebody's attacking, I have to attack. Like attack only can be met with attack. Otherwise, you're gonna get tongue lead, and I'm not getting tongue lead in these streets ever.
No, that's true, and I'm not. Like I said, I'm not going to say that I haven't been one of the people to criticize you and disagree. Like I said, but at that moment, when that call came, like literally, if you ever get a chance, just go back and just look at your reaction. It's like at that moment,
I probably don't even want to look at it because it was traumatic for me. Like honestly, like anybody who knows anything, I'm like the strongest person I know, but the most strongest person I know is my mom. So for my mom to be going through something was like that whole 24-hour period was just crazy for me. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm not the most nurturing. Like I could pay your bills. I'm the parent that'll pay your bills if you need your bills paid. I'm not the parent that's gonna wipe your butt if you have to, you know what I mean? If you need somebody to care for you like that. So knowing that the strongest person I know was going through something very tumultuous, like that was hard for me. You know what I mean? Like, and we're still dealing with it. Like she's better now, but I'm still being a caregiver and I've never been that before. But thank you for your thoughts.
You know I love my mama.
Right, and you see what I'm saying? Like, right, I don't play about my mama, honey. Like, she's hobbling. Where'd she go? Girl, you made her over there fast, girl. You better fucking go.
Hershii, girl, you was ponytail tonight.
I was what?
I said, girl, you was ponytail tonight.
Oh, they saw you, honey. Mama Twix said, look at me.
I'm just saying,
she's moving around Mama Twix.
Ponytail. Girl, the people keep on talking about my wigs.
Walker,
I want to show them I do keep some cute wigs on deck. I just can't, I wear my kitten wigs when I'm performing and stuff. These wigs you can't perform in. This just look cute. Everybody wants this all the time. You're not going to get this at my show. I'm not carrying this to a show.
Right, I feel you, because that's gonna plop off, honey. Like that's gonna have you like episode 1.1 or 2, whatever episode it was when your wig came off. That's gonna have you like that.
Hershii.
Yes.
How did you feel about the scene with me in the studio with Jaila Ja'Lone?
I didn't feel anything. I mean, it was expected. I like the Nicole t-shirts. I told Nicole I wanted a t-shirt. I mean, I want a t-shirt. That's smart. Smart.
It was very smart. I hope she's selling them. I hope she didn't just make it for the show to give it to Oliver.
Now I was mad that sis came in there with the Bath and Body Works bag. Now she could have came.
I still have that lotion with me right now.
I said she should have came with a plain bag, but I thought it was a cute idea. She needs to sell them shirts. That's a good coin.
I was very excited for the whole scene, honey. I ain't seen Jaila do no work all season, so I was very excited for the whole scene, for her to do her music and to come out with the shirts sponsored. I mean, in part by me, honey. I'm glad I could, encourage the girls.
I want y'all to make up.
And I am.
Nicole, this is not how you make up. This is how you go back.
Well, I'm still talking about the scene, child.
Oh, okay, well, good.
I'm talking about the scene. This is the scene.
I get
like
it.
in that moment,
This
me
is
watching the scene, this is how I feel. No. I just need people to understand. You guys have to understand that like there's a moment where I talk about moving forward, and there's a moment where this is the after show, and I have to speak upon my feelings on the scene. When I watch the scene, honey, I'm giving you this shady reaction because I knew nothing about it. However, moving forward, it's cool. Like we can be cordial. Welcome,
Frenchie.
Frenchie.
What's going on?
My child is in here acting an ass, girl.
He's gonna get a whooping, Hershii. You should have brought him. See, this is why y'all was supposed to come over here. This is why y'all was supposed to come over here to Auntie Nicole, because I was gonna whoop him real good, honey.
Can y'all hear me?
Hi, Frenchie.
Hi, I got some questions. I hope y'all doing good.
Let's go.
All right, so Nicole.
Yes, boo.
Yes, honey. All right, so I get that you and Jaila were okay or cool when y'all left the, Palm Beach or Palm Springs, wherever y'all was at. But if you didn't invite her to the party, why be shocked that she dissing you in a song?
Well, here's the thing. You have to understand, like, there's months in between that. So I didn't invite her to my party, but I didn't diss her, though. I just didn't invite her.
I mean, you kind of did.
She didn't know I didn't invite her
y'all
because that was first.
Y'all dissed her.
Her song was first. Her song
y'all dissed her at the salon, though.
Right, but that was months later.
So your party was months after the Palm. So you're saying this is editing? So this is bad editing?
Well, I mean, they have to take stuff from different pieces of the months and put them in an episode. Everything y'all see, this we've been filming this show for a year.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm
this
just saying, like,
not happening like on a
I
Monday.
get it, but
she made a
but y'all both throwing shade. I get it.
No,
y'all
we're both
just
throwing shade. Correct. I'm not mad about the song, girl. I support the song. I would like to dance in the video of the song.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, Oliver, you ate.
I'm not mad at the song.
Yeah,
at all, girl.
I'm gonna give you that flow thing, baby. You was going crazy.
Thank you,
Flow was switching.
Nicole Minaj, green screens.
Most
I'm
definitely.
not mad about the song. The song happened literally the week we came back from Palm Springs. So she was mad literally the week we came back.
All right, cool. All right. So I'm trying to make it real quick because I know I can't be up here all day. Now, I remember you saying that you did want to be the only girl and you only wanted to hang with the niggas. I do remember you saying this. So are you sure you don't want to be the only girl? Because I said I would like to sleep in the room. You said this to Rich Bond.
I said I would like to sleep in the room with the boys.
No. You said I just want to hang with the niggas. You said this.
Girl, I came here for the niggas. Like I came here for the niggas.
Like, you said you would rather hang out with boys. You want to be the only girl. That is literally what you said.
Ooh. Hershey's a girl and we hang out all the time. I never said that.
Hershey a girl, but she a
room. I said put me in the room.
She not a girl.
When we're at,
she playing semantics, and I ain't know we was playing semantics today.
She was there. We were talking.
I didn't know we was playing semantics.
Oh, girl.
All right,
we were at Rich Bomb's house. I remember you we were talking about sleeping arrangements, and I said I will sleep in the room with the boys. Bitch,
Nicole, okay, baby.
I'm not lesbian. I don't want no pussies. I don't want no other trans woman in the bed with me. What would I sleep in a room with a woman for? You didn't have to drop her. She cool. I ain't tripping. I ain't mad. Like, girl, what would I want to sleep in the room with a girl for?
This was a group setting. Y'all ain't talking about getting in no beds together. Girl, that don't even make no sense.
You sound dumb as shit. Did you see the room set up? There was literally 3 rooms.
I think you don't want to make it shit up. See, look, you got to remember the shit that come out your mouth, baby. Like, your ass and your mouth are 2 different things, but it seemed like everything, it seemed like everything the same. Girl, now, anyway.
Girl, y'all find this over here.
I got her out her body just a little bit, but you got to call them out. You know, they get angry when you call me out.
Girl, what you, girl,
you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Oh my God.
Now look,
I will be
real quick.
Girl, I sleep very well every night, sis.
I know you got a lot of money and all of that. We know, baby.
Bitch, I don't care about my money, bitch. I sleep well because I'm good over here. Like, we good.
We know. Speaking of that, though. So, when I see that you got your friends calling people Burger King and Malibu and all of that stuff, they get to talk shit about the cast. but can't nobody talk shit about them?
Absolutely, bitch. If they don't want her in the motherfucking scene, then she wouldn't be in the scene.
But why do she get to talk shit about people, but can't nobody talk about her?
She can say what she want to say. Do you have a problem? Are you mad? Would you like to be on the show?
I don't get. Listen. Open your ears. You talk too much. Listen. Girl. I'm asking a question. Why do she get to talk shit about people, but can't nobody talk shit about her?
They can say whatever they want to say. She
comes on the lives every time. Talking shit.
Say whatever they want to say
Andre.
about her.
She calling people names. She calling Jada names.
Do you have something you would like to say about her, girl? Because she's
You're not listening. Answer the question, girl.
They can say what they want to say about her, girl. She's right here. Would you like to say something to her? It's no big deal, girl.
Nicole, you can't get so upset, Mama C.
But I'm not upset though. She came on here to pop shit. I'm not upset. Like, I'm gonna go to bed good tonight. I'm not upset. I'm just saying the thing of the matter is that's my best friend. So you mean to tell me, Oliver, you don't talk to your best friend the way you talk to your best friend? So anything I've said about these people, she's repeating what I said. So it's not like she came up with these things herself. These are things that I've said and she's just repeating it. So if they brought a camera there, then they're going to see her repeat what I said. I said Burger King. I said Malibu's Most Wanted. She's literally repeating what I said because this is how I talk to my best friend. And we're at my establishment where we both work. So she's saying what I said. So they're acting as though she came to these conclusions on her own. No, she's repeating the names that I gave these people.
Nicole.
Yes.
How the hell you remember all this stuff? I don't know how you.
Oh, because my memory is
no. She's making it up. She's making it up as she goes. She's a great lawyer. She's a great lawyer.
Girl, you said she is, and I was in law school for a long time, girl. But I'm not making anything up. Like these are literally the names you guys have heard me say on this show.
Girl,
the names you guys have heard me say on this show. Like y'all is funny.
I'm not going.
It's totally fine, girl. Is there anything else you want to say, girl? Like, how is it okay for my friend to say something in her scene on her moment? Because it was a scene and she was there. If Chase in LA does not want her in the scene, they could have cut out what she said.
Look, I don't got no beef, Nicole. I'm just asking questions. You got to pipe down, baby. Look,
girl, you came in on 1,000, girl. I'm answering
I don't think you just like the truth, but it's so. Look, at the end of the day,
do you want to talk to her about why she said what she said? I can't answer why she said what she said.
You always want to put her on the screen. She gonna pop up regardless. That don't mean I'm gonna ask her no questions. She was gonna come anyway. We knew she was gonna come in the screen, but that's not the point. I want to ask you questions. She ain't on the show. I asked the question specifically.
But guess what, girl? If I'm on, my squad is motherfucking. All
right, so look, you say Andre got in your face. When did Andre get in your face?
Child, y'all were not there. Okay, boom. Let's talk about that.
Who the hell was that in? Somebody got to get the cameras in. Somebody, come on. That's what I'm asking. What happened?
Well, talk to Quentin Harris about how many cameras that was on that trip, child. Don't talk to me about it.
Everybody breathe. And Dario, don't you bring her up here no more, you messy bitch. Don't do it.
I'm ready for this. I came here ready today for the smoke. First of all, Andre bust in that room while me and Jaila was talking and was like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm not playing no motherfucking telephone game. That's the part y'all didn't get to see. So what I said was, he bust in the room, all in my smoke, all in my area, honey. And that was a problem.
Nicole.
Yes, love.
I got a question.
And I got the answer.
I know that's right. From a scale from 1 to 10, how much have you enjoyed your season of Chasing LA?
I had an awesome motherfucking time, bitch. This shit is a 12. I had fun.
You had a lot of fun.
I did.
Okay. Do you feel like you're getting everything out of it that you want?
As far as absolutely, honey, the people are supporting the bonnets, they're supporting the hair, they're supporting the salon. Absolutely. I didn't know I was gonna argue with people and fuss and fight with people because I don't argue in my real life. Like me and my friends, we don't do all this.
So like, I mean, because I want to see you come back next season.
Do you?
No, I do. I feel like you've come through and made your mark, whether it's good or bad. You made a mark. You're polarizing. You make people talk. You make scenes interesting. You come
the people doing the most talking about you.
Yeah, people talk about you. I mean, it's fucked up, but they talking about you. You know,
the people are doing the most talking about you.
You know, you pretty. You got a business. You got stuff going on. I just want you to know, if you come back for season 3, I need to see you baking cookies. I need to see you walking kids through nature. I don't want to see you fight with nobody.
Right, I didn't come to fight with these people.
But
This
say
is
fuck
crazy.
it. From here on out, in the future, say fuck it. I want to.
But hey, here's the thing, Oliver. You will not see me fight with nobody for the rest of the season, child. I don't fight no more. I gave my life to the Lord.
Because at this point, honestly, and we already said it, like excuse me. At this point, we already said it. Like the people have picked their faves already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The people have picked their favorites. The people have picked their favorites, so the problem is they just don't like me because they don't want to like me. It doesn't matter what I do, bitch. I done gave y'all looks all season long. I done gave y'all fabulous events all season long. It doesn't matter what I do, they just don't want to like me, and that's okay.
What Hershii telling the baby? Hershii had to cut that mic off.
Because I'm about to beat little
Hershii, what you said to the baby that quick?
Kim Friday said she don't believe that I don't fight. Me and my friends don't fight, child. We don't argue. We might argue every once in a while, but we don't fight, child. The fight for what? Bitch, I'm here to have a good time. We don't fight. Hi, welcome.
I say what I'm gonna say. She said what she gonna say.
Well,
Oh God.
from what you just said, you was saying something about people just don't like you. No, baby. No, we don't like you because of the person that you portrayed yourself to be on the show. Like you talked about Jaila, but didn't know nothing about Jaila. You
What
didn't
can
even
you
know.
tell me what I said about her? Can you tell me what I said?
You sat there and said that the girl, you was gonna pay for a trip because you said that she didn't have enough coins. Then you didn't know that. You didn't even know nothing about the girl bank account, but you went there. Then you said the girl was out the group.
Nicole,
you said the girl was out the group, and you lied, and you said you did not even say that. She lied and said she didn't even say that. But yet, though, you called King Payne delusional, but came back and said that you did say it. Girl, she got to pick a side and stay there.
Hershii, what's going on?
Too much. She lied too
I don't know
much.
what's going on. Hey, Simone, how you doing, girl?
Hey, Oliver, I love you so much. Yes, I do.
I love you too, baby.
But
y'all be bashing and thrashing over here on Atlanta. I don't experience none of this when I go live on Chasing Atlanta.
I mean, Oliver, everybody love you. But I just like to keep it real. Like, I'm a hermit. I don't fool with nobody. But she is the kind of woman that I will never fool with. I don't fool with fake punk ass bitch. I don't fool with them kind of people. I don't. I'm violent. I don't fool with people.
Girl, you real hot to trot. Like, you called up here a lot, girl. If you don't fool with it, then what did you call up here for? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all are entirely too invested in this show like this. Like, calm down. Fucking-lax. Jesus Christ.
Hershii, that's I offered to pay $300 for that girl to come on the trip. Like, that's
the problem. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, this is what I was talking about earlier, because they pick and choose what cast members can and cannot say certain things because another cast member says something very similar, and they be in the comments hyping that one up.
Let's talk about it, guys. So here's the thing. Andre was in charge of collecting the money.
This is old.
Andre was in charge of collecting the money.
Let's talk about something else.
Andre said this person, and this person, and this person, and this person have not paid yet. I said, if the people need to come on a trip and they cannot afford it, bitch, I will pay. I don't give a hell if they got the money or if they don't got it. Or if y'all got situations that y'all got to wait till y'all next payday to pay, I will pay. It's cool. I want everyone to come because it's a cash trip. And we all need to be here in order to make the show great. Y'all, I never met a motherfucker that look a gift horse in the mouth. Hershii, if I offered to pay y'all $300, is you going to be mad?
No, but I paid my own money.
But Nicole,
it wasn't negative. That's the crazy thing.
But Nicole, you so pretty. You know, I think you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
But Nicole, you also, at least I feel like the people probably wouldn't come down your throat as much if at least you say you understand how on the.
I don't understand though. I'm not that girl.
Nicole, you don't understand.
No. If somebody offered to pay for something for me, I would love it.
But it's you offering it to Jaila.
But it was not just her. That's the thing. They're taking that moment. It wasn't just her. She wasn't the only person that hadn't paid at that moment. It wasn't just her. Y'all are getting caught up on the fact that it was Jaila. It wasn't just Jaila that hadn't paid.
No, I ain't watching. Yeah.
Several people had not paid. We have the receipts. However, I offered to use my timeshare in San Diego to host the whole trip, and nobody would have had to pay.
Sister, you got a
Oh, I'm on.
Hold on. I'm sorry, pretty. Sister, you got a timeshare in San Diego?
And I do. You want to go?
I'm coming to LA.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying. I'm nice. I don't care. Let's go.
Sister, you got a timeshare in San Diego? I
do.
Bitch, what
we
else
literally go there twice a year.
Got a boat?
I have a whole timeshare, and I offered it to the show.
You got a boat?
Huh?
Do you have a boat?
I don't have a boat. I haven't bought one yet, but if you want to rent one, we can rent that. But I don't have one.
I mean, Nicole, you got a man? Why no man get you? Because you got boats, you got bonnets, you got shows, you got money.
Why does she need a man?
Huh?
I need the man for the dick.
I said, why does she need a man?
No, she don't.
From what I see, from the way I view it, Nicole is a strong, independent woman who is an entrepreneur, owns her own business, takes care of her family and her mama. I feel like the viewers, quite frankly, they're intimidated by a strong woman like Nicole. They don't appreciate what she brings to this show, and that's what really makes me mad. People get on here talking slick without even showing their faces, screaming, acting a fool. They act like when they come on here, they act like they're in a chat room on AOL or something. I mean, look at her. Look at Miss Nicole. She looks pretty in pink. What can I say? What more can I say?
Thank you.
And I love Hershii. I love you so much, Hershii. That's all I had to say. Like positivity and light and bright light, because the way people come on here and talk crazy to y'all, like that ain't fair and that ain't right.
Thank you.
No, people can say what they want to say.
What is William saying in these comments?
Yeah, Nicole, don't read Nicole.
Oh, don't do it. Okay.
No
energy. Got it.
Looking like Caillou.
What William did? All right.
So anyway, what else you talking about?
Nicole, I would love if you were on Chasing Atlanta. I would love
Let's do it. I'm ready. Come on, let's come. I told Andario that. Like, I'm ready. I'm gonna come. Find me a nice rental house and I'm gonna come rent it while y'all are
Girl, you got it.
No, I mean find it for me. I'm gonna pay for it, but just find it. I don't know the areas.
Oh, bitch, I don't do no finding. People find.
Well, get your team on it. Hello.
Nicole just asked me to go find her house. What the fuck?
Now, you know the areas. I don't know the areas, Oliver. Come on, Oliver. Okay, I'm coming. Fucking season 6. Nicole is coming to Chasing Atlanta. Goddamn it, let's go.
I live.
I feel like they not so sensitive in Atlanta, honey. These LA girls is real in their feelings.
But you know what? That's one thing I like about every other city than Chasing Atlanta. And of course, I love my show. I love my city. I love my cast. But I enjoy how on Chasing Dallas, Chasing LA, y'all will fight verbally for the longest. And won't nobody like get punched or dragged. Y'all will use your words forever. Y'all know in Atlanta, bitch, you say the wrong thing, the room is different in 10 seconds. It's all fucked up.
Right.
I like how y'all are able to verbally spar a little bit longer. I would have a whole lot more fun in that type of setting. You know? Where the girls like, girl, we're not finna fight, but we finna talk. We finna get into all that. I like that. Now y'all do throw down, but y'all don't throw down as fast as we, have in Atlanta.
Ooh. Somebody said, Nicole, if you go to Atlanta, I'm going with you.
Ain't nothing to fight about.
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna get no scratches. I'm not gonna break none of these nails because they cost a lot of money. Hi, welcome, boo.
Hey, Nicole, Empress Nicole. Let me just say this. Hershii, I love you. Oliver, I love you ever since you've been working with T.S. Madison. But I'm going to need every motherfucking hater to get off Nicole. Get off my girl. Get off Nicole. Get off Rich. Because, Nicole, you see me in the comments on the Instagram. If they got any problems with me, they can come hit me in the DMs because I'm like this. Let's take it to the streets then. Let's go. Because I was Team Nicole when they first showed you at your Friendsgiving. House is immaculate, girl. You need to come do my house.
I got you.
And when the fly, well, I wouldn't say he was a fly. I wouldn't say he was a king. Showed up in the wrong dress code. What's up? But my thing is with Jaila on this whole trip, baby girl, you came in the house on 100. You was ready to fight. Hershii sitting there minding her business like she always do, which I love. She was like, I ain't got time for this. I just want to eat and relax. But I just don't like the fact that she got so jealous because you got the finest dude. And like I said in the comments tonight, what goes on with two grown adults stays between two grown adults. Ooh. And what's with King Payne trying to say, Hershii, you got to stay out of such and such business, but you jumped yourself into their business. You just immediately jumped into Poetiik and Jaila's business. I don't get it. I don't get it. And my thing is, I don't get why everyone is such a hater over you, Nicole. I mean, clearly you're the epitome of what a Black woman is. A boss, owns her shit, doing the damn thing. Maybe Jaila should take some notes on how to be a woman, how to be a real grown woman. Stop acting childish.
Well,
they gonna get it together.
Well, Lord, we appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, well, Lord. You know, it's okay. I think that I'm built for it. It's cool. If the people don't like me, it is okay. I am fine with that, honey. My mama like me, my best friend like me, my friends and my family like me. We good over here. King Payne, welcome to the
It's money on the floor. It's money on the floor.
I haven't been watching the show. I haven't been watching the show, so I may be messy right now, but I just don't know. But I'm up here, so we just gonna get it. Have y'all made up?
Me and King Payne? I thought we good. Are we good, King Payne? Let me know.
Nicole, shut up. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Hershii and King Payne, because I just saw the preview, but y'all know I haven't. Did y'all make up yet?
Hershii currently has me blocked on everything.
Okay, let's try to fix it. Hershii, why you got King Payne blocked? I don't know. I'm really finding out right now. What happened?
I genuinely feel like with King Payne, I don't know where the misunderstanding keeps popping up, but it keeps happening, and it keeps happening, and it keeps happening. And I genuinely, with my whole entire heart, am not trying to beef with this man. And after how he felt, whatever, I said, I just don't need to see it. I don't need to see it.
But you keep bringing me.
I'm sorry.
King Payne. What happened?
Oh, we lost King Payne. I don't know what happened.
Well, hopefully he come back.
Oh, he's back. Welcome back. Thank you.
Thanks for Rainbow.
Okay.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Now.
Yeah, so Hershii just keeps talking about me and keep talking about me and keep talking about me. And I didn't even know that we had an issue. Clearly, she has some deep-seated issues. She's been harboring onto something. Clearly, something is something. It's definitely something that she has against the official King Payne. So I'm here trying to figure out also.
Well, what can be done to fix it?
He would have to tell me, because I don't know what this I keep talking about him. I ain't said nothing.
I mean, every opportunity you had on cam this season, you've taken the opportunity to talk about me. When you were at your drag show, when you were at home with your baby daddy, when we were at the retreat, like every time you're on camera.
What did I say about you?
You're shading me. When you were at Nicole's Friendsgiving, you're talking about, oh, if Fisher King Payne got enough money to buy Andre LLC, then he should have enough money to buy his masters.
We weren't talking then, so yeah. I didn't say
that. You don't know nothing about music.
Flykingi said that. I didn't say that.
Oh, I own my masters.
Flykingi said that. I didn't say that.
No, you said that.
Flykingi, go watch the tape back, babe.
No,
Flykingi said that. I didn't say that.
I watched it. You said that.
What, King Payne? I don't got no dog in the fight, but I just remember the read because I was watching the show.
Don't even know who's saying what about you? You making up stuff.
Flykingi was the one who did say it. Who was like, you can buy LLCs.
And Dario, play the scene back, please.
Please do.
Hershii saying that I should buy my own masters.
No, Hershii just laughed, King Payne. I was there. It was at my house.
No, she definitely said it.
Hershii just laughed.
She definitely said it.
I think it was just Flykingi. I think it was.
Hershii said it.
But Oliver, can I ask you a question?
Hershii
Like, why do you be cool in the
Episode
scene?
1, Hershii came in. She did a great job at her drag performance, and she took the opportunity to shade me by saying, "Oh, there's money on the floor." Somebody said last year that drag queens don't make that much money. It was me. It was me. I said it. Okay, so you were talking about me clearly.
That's not a dig at you. They
you're
said
shading me.
How's that a dig at you? How's
take
that?
Take it in. Like, celebrate your own accomplishments. Why every time you're on camera you have the opportunity to talk about you?
How was that a shade? How was that a
dig? You're shading me. Even when we're at your little thing, we just met, and this situation don't have nothing to do with you, but I gave you the opportunity to articulate yourself. And you said that I was old, I was fat, and I was
under the bus staff. Everybody took a drink when this nigga said King what's tea? Like, something's going on.
We got a lot of singers and rappers in this group that ain't released music in 3, 4, 5 years.
But if you have money to purchase someone LLC, I would think you would have enough money to purchase your own masters.
At Jerry's party.
Who was that?
No, it's
so
more
the
to that scene.
Said it.
Keep playing. Keep playing
Who
it.
was
It's
that?
more to that scene. Keep playing it.
Who
it's
was
more
that?
to that. Keep playing it. Because Hershii laughed and Andre asked him, "What was that, Hershii? Do you got something to say, Hershii?" Hershii was like, "Oh, I don't know."
I didn't say anything.
Now, King, you know they didn't show all that in that scene because Hershii just laughed. Hershii was fucking him deviled eggs up.
Make it up.
Hershii was fucking him deviled eggs up. Hershii was not worried about what they were talking about.
I'll put it on my Instagram. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's fine. Yeah, please.
Meanwhile, you let Flykingi come to your studio and film a scene when he was the one that said it.
Play it in
Where is this energy with Flykingi?
Play it in Dario. Oh, Flykingi definitely got the energy also.
Where?
Okay, on period.
Where was
Don't
it
you
at?
worry about it. Why are you worried about it? That ain't none of your business, boo. Mind your business.
Now we gotta mind our business again.
Now we gotta mind our business.
Yes, because it's my group.
Oh, okay. Well,
you were talking about earlier, like I didn't know there was a hierarchy. That's because you came into the group thinking that you was running shit. You never took the time
you're in charge of the girls.
Figure out what it's been that way.
So you're in charge of the girl. Okay,
it's been that way.
Let me know, child.
The seat is still unavailable.
Done.
Well, get it together, honey.
And
get these girls together.
That's why the girls feel. That's why the girls feel the need to record me without my knowledge because I'm that bitch. Okay. You gotta try to dig up some dirt, create some dirt on me because I'm that girl.
You just sat up here and lied about who said you need to pay for your damn
you said it. It's in the episode.
You can't even keep up with your own shade, girl.
Play the rest of it. Play the rest of it. Play the rest of it. It's on there. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
But it's not. But it's not.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
But it's not there.
Play the rest of that.
They played it back.
Play the rest of that. Sit down. Play the rest of that. Sit down.
Next.
Play the rest of that. Sit down.
Hey.
Play the rest of that. Sit down.
Hey.
Play the rest of that. Sit down.
King Pam.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm having an amazing night. Yes. Kiana, good to the
I got that. I like this over here.
Yes. You see how I got the girls in their place?
King, what place? I just talked to you a week
ago. I mean, you was doing so much talking before I got here. Now the girls is pressed. Now the girls is pressed. Now the girls is pressed. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know exactly what was said.
Like, why are you giving all this energy, King Payne? We literally just talked.
I don't even come on live no more. Every time
I don't even know who's going shade.
Oh, give me 60 seconds.
The shit.
Girl.
You need 60 seconds.
We need 120.
Okay. The girls are upset.
But King Payne,
she definitely said it.
King Payne, I honestly don't think Hershii said that to you, friend. I don't.
Because I didn't.
Sit down.
Because I didn't. I don't know nothing about the music, so I wouldn't even speak on it.
Oh, girl, you definitely did.
But I didn't. They just played the same back.
Hold on. You know what? I can play it on my phone.
They just played it back and it wasn't.
I can play it on my phone.
So are you saying Andario didn't play the right scene? Like
he didn't play the rest of it. He needs to play the rest of it.
That was the scene.
No, it wasn't.
That was the same.
No,
I did laugh at you.
No, there's more to it.
Chuckle.
No, I got it. It's online.
I did.
Once it's online, it's there forever.
I'm gonna go back to the episode. Let me see.
I told you when. It's there.
I'm not coming on live no more. I just want y'all to know that.
On period. Girl, shot after shot after shot, girl.
Calling me out. Let me see. No, this is 7 days. I did. And Daria, let's see who get to it first. Let me see.
What are we doing? Are we looking for scenes? What's happening?
And Daria said 1 second, but I'm gonna see if I can.
Okay.
It's there. He definitely said it.
Okay. I had muted my phone.
It was the episode. It was last
because he chuckled, and then Andre was like, "What was that?"
I did.
And then he was like,
"Hey."
So King K, nobody can't laugh if something is funny for 2 seconds.
No.
Then
He chimed in.
Was it last? Hershii,
what did I say?
Was it the last episode?
What did I chime in?
You said that you feel like if somebody can afford to purchase somebody LLC, then they should be able to afford to purchase their own master.
That's what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely there.
Okay.
I know
what episode is this in, y'all?
He should know the episode. He knows. What's the episode?
The one with the Friendsgiving.
I don't.
Nicole, you know that was your episode.
Right, but Hershii didn't say anything bad about you. Hershii, they were literally talking about, first of all, why would they bring that up in my house anyway? Andre brought it up, and now you're besties with Andre. Andre was the one that brought it up.
What's the lie? Wait, LLCs, y'all gonna give me wait, what's going on? Y'all are telling me some things that the things like, yes, let me know what I need to know before I meet these people, honey, because I be ready, honey. I mean, I got my own LLC and my own corporation.
Well, praise God.
No.
Oh, what you say, Hershii? Mr. Cole? What happened?
I didn't say anything.
You did, because we want to hear what you got to say.
No, I just agree with Flykingi. Like, if you have enough money for, LLCs, you should be able to buy your own masters. See, y'all trying to get me into stuff, and I'm just going to step back out.
I'm trying to introduce There's some thoughts and some feelings. So what did you feel about the LLC?
Oh, I guess I was lying again.
I did say
it. But could always never. But you just said that you didn't. So which is it? Did you say it or did you not say it?
Yes, she did. We watched the clip.
Am I a lying ass bitch or am I not a lying ass bitch?
We forgot.
He's mad, girl.
You definitely said it. And you kept taking shots at me throughout the season. Every time you were on camera. When you were at home with your baby daddy, you were like, oh, Official King Pain. When you were in the bathroom crying, oh, Official King.
What?
Where did he go? Come back.
Bring him back.
Like you didn't say all that weak ass shit about me. It was always woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. But you were taking shots at me all season.
Sure.
So that's where my energy came from. All of the shots, every single episode, Hershii, this person I thought was my friend, taking shots at me. I thought we moved past the whole drag queens don't make that much money situation.
We couldn't have, because you still feel like I'm broke. So,
girl, I don't have to elaborate on that.
Exactly. You've been feeling that way. So were we?
I mean, when you're dumping out buckets of $20, talking about the money on the floor, you can't be making that much because that ain't no money.
That's not
that was 20 singles. No, but he in that moment he took that moment to take a shot at me. Just celebrate the fact that you're making money now.
We can't knock nobody hustle.
I'm not knocking this hustle, but why take your moment to take a shot at me? Like,
I don't feel like that was a shot. I was agreeing with Flykingi. I don't feel like it was a shot.
I'm talking about episode 1 after I'm talking about episode 1 after you.
And let's be clear, I never agree with you buying Andre's LLC. And I never agree with that. So let's be clear. If I did take a shot, it was in retaliation. I never agree with that.
What you said. We already proved.
And it's okay for you to do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. Whatever shade you want to say.
What did I say about you? What did I say about you? What did I say about you? What did I say about you?
You can't put out it. You can't put out
on the show. On the show. Ooh. Don't be no weak ass bitch. What did I say about you on the show?
Ooh, you sound like hot. You've been claiming.
What have I said about you on the show? What have I said about you?
You've been talking about my finances since season 1.
What have I said about
my finances since season 1?
You're trash. You're trash. I haven't said shit about you since the show has started.
Oh, girl. Okay.
I don't use my camera time to talk about you. I don't use my camera time to sit
But
up
you
and
do.
judge other girls. No,
You
I don't.
right. You absolutely right. You don't say
I
nothing
don't.
about
And
any
I
of the
never
other
came.
girls.
And I never came for your career choice.
You always come from out. You always talking about how I'm broke and don't make no money. You literally
I
make
never
that
said that your drag
you make it a
was
point to
trash.
talk about every day.
I never said that your drag was trash.
You talk
I never
about it
said
every
that you
day.
wasn't good at what you do. I never came for what you do.
You couldn't say that.
But you make a lot of
And
money.
you can't say I'm not funny.
I never said you weren't funny. I never said you weren't
I'm
funny.
not funny. You can't say I'm not funny because every time the episode drop, everybody's in the comments saying Official King Pain is so funny. So don't nobody give a fuck.
They didn't say that about that comedy set, girl.
Nobody cares what you talking about.
They didn't say that. That wasn't said about that comedy set. Now you could go back and read those comments. That's a fact.
Okay, we're back to the Hi Patches. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody
Yes,
doing?
you gotta bring that voice in here, baby.
Well, I guess I'll start off with being just a little shady. Not too much, though. But Q, Dario, if you're listening, since we have spent most of this recap doing reunion stuff, go ahead and hire me to be the LLC and be the voice of the LLC, and let that be a moment at the reunion because we're not going to have very much else to talk about. With that being said, can we talk about something that did happen tonight, other than me wishing I was there with Oliver to share that seafood because I'm just like, he really gonna eat this in front of me and not invite me. But however, let's talk about tonight. So Nicole, this is for you. Let's talk about Boobgate. So you flash your boobs and so forth, when you pulled out, the girls and you kind of pulled your top down and so forth tonight in the episode.
Oh, the flashback from Palm Springs.
Yeah, from the flashback
from
Palm
Springs. I was
Springs.
pull my tits out. What happened was I had a bustier on and I was standing up and I was just adjusting the bottom of it. There was no titties. Y'all didn't see no titties. Y'all saw just what y'all see right now.
Well, what we saw was a blurred screen where it was pixelated. I was just wondering, is there an unscreened copy so we can be the judge of that just to make sure?
DM me.
Oh Lord.
I was just curious. And the only other thing is that, so how do you all really feel about Poetic song that he was working on tonight?
Oh, I think it was good. I like the Poetic song. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard the whole entire song, so I think the song's good. I question his choices of collaborations, but I like the song overall.
Okay, and then I did notice that you said that you did Jaila's hair, but Jaila's hair did look the same. So did you really give her the Nicole Rae hair experience treatment, or did you just kind of fluff it?
Let me patch it. No, I fixed her hair in Palm Springs one good time, child, and I could only work with what was already in her hair. I was on vacation, so I didn't have my tools. I just did what I could do to help out. Don't do me in these streets. Why y'all
Girl, just to be clear for the comments real quick, I am acknowledging that I did say it and I did agree. I forgot I said it.
But you just agreed though. You weren't the one who said it. Just because you agreed, King Pain acts like we can't agree with nothing and you can't laugh at anything that's about him. Like that's the crazy thing.
I just want to clear for the comments that I'm acknowledging that I did indeed. It's clear. It's playback. It's on camera, so I did say it. Damn.
Well, my last thing that I would like to say, other than Hershii looking amazing as always, you're just giving everything that needs to be given. I think we as viewers, well, baby, you always bring it. So hey, we know we're there. But what I would like to remind, I know as a viewer, when we're watching, green screens are intended to do just what they're supposed to do, and they're explaining how people feel in the moment, and not necessarily how they may be feeling right now. But I think waiting a week to get to the episode and so forth, I think as viewers, our time is different from you all's time. And so I think sometimes viewers don't intend to be as spicy, but at the same thing, grace that we desire is the grace we should be given, right? I think you all, as the reality stars, also need to sometimes throttle back before you just go ham, because remembering that the viewers are going off only what they're seeing. You've already gone through it, and now you're reliving it as you go through these recaps. So I just want to encourage everyone, let's just be conscious. Let's be conscious of what we're doing, because what we have for tomorrow may not get here. And so if we're expecting to go into tomorrow being successful, let's not let people ruffle us too much. Love y'all very much. That's all I had to say. And I'm waiting on that clip. I hit you up on Instagram. I want to see the unblurred copy because I know what it appeared to be. I know what it appeared to be. And so I'm like, okay. But and I played it back like 3 different times.
You better fucking watch it, King Patches. You better watch it, baby.
So I was looking.
Titties.
Yes, sir. I tried to depixelate it, but I didn't have a program that would do that. And I was going to get with Oliver, actually, since he's the techno guru, and say, can you help me depixelate that?
I don't know shit about none of that.
So anyway, everybody, Q, Andario, y'all doing your thing. Everybody, the staff, class, everybody, I just love you all. I'm going to go back into these comments and laugh at this mess. All right, y'all, later.
Girl, his voice.
It gives, huh? It gives, honey. It's giving bedtime story.
It was given very much so Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
I need to
Hi,
get
Danella. How are you?
I'm being messy with these people. Hi.
Welcome. Hello. Oh, goodbye.
Hello, beautiful people.
Good morning.
How y'all doing?
We're awesome. How are you, love?
I'm good. Ooh, that was a lot, child. That was a lot. Okay. But I have a couple questions. Oh, shit. I forgot. No, I'm kidding. One, I'm excited to get my bonnet from you, Nicole, so I'm excited to get that. But I have a question for you, Hershii. You have been to a lot of these events that a lot of the people on the cast have put on. I think you've been to an event for everybody. So who on the cast puts on the best event?
It's literally a throw up between Andre and Nicole.
Okay.
It's a throw. So if I want my bougie, like high class type of shit, like laid back, it's a throw up between Andre and Nicole, which is why I'm mad they're not friends because they actually one and the same to me. Like I love them both. For the kickbacks, like if I want a kickback, it's Rich Bombs. Rich Bomb throws the best. Like we just come in and chill.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Love that. All right, and then we this is chasing. We like to talk about what the girls do. They say y'all don't do no work, so I like to come ask a work question. So for Hershii, for the new queens, what's one thing you don't like seeing the new girls do when they perform, or what's one thing you want them to do a little bit better?
Oh, please stop taking off y'all shoes, and stop ripping off y'all wig and passion. It's you don't care about.
I'm so guilty of that one.
And I don't play that either, as you saw, because it's clearly in the show. I left the building where my wig slipped off. I don't play that. Keep your wigs and your shoes on.
Fair enough. And is that Miss Tasha in the back? Miss Tasha in the background.
You better fucking know it.
This messy. And let me be clear, when I say messy, sis, I would have did the exact same thing, okay? The exact same thing you did in that last episode. Them questions. When she said, I am tickled. That was the end. That scene could have ended right there, and we would have been good to go. Yeah. But yes, I hope y'all having a good time. Oliver, they done drug you into some mess, child.
Oliver started this.
Oliver started all the shit. Oliver is literally the glue that started all the shit.
All the mess.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
Girl, you got on the disc record. You got that T-shirt. You up here asking these questions between King Payne to the point that we gonna got one person saying they ain't said nothing. Unfortunately, the evidence showed another. Now, Nicole, I'm gonna get you for this one. Now, the girls say you don't come with receipts. I have to give you your credit. Today, you actually had a receipt, a tangible receipt that the girls couldn't discredit. Because you always say you got receipts when you don't see nothing.
Where's the comments about it? I literally text that girl. Let's give you guys a context. The receipts that were shown today were on March the 10th. The cash trip was March 3rd through the 5th. So it was literally right after the cash trip that I hit her up and invited her to an event. But she said on the episode, she could have hit me up after the trip and invited me out. She said she want to be my big sis. Girl, I hit you up. Because I don't lie. One thing about me, I do not lie, y'all. I hit that girl up and I invited her to a pool party and she said she was in the studio all day. Cool, no problem, girl. You're in the studio, you're in the studio.
With me.
Right, it was, and that's fine. If she was with you, she was with you. Like, it's no big deal. No, because your event was on a weekday. That party was on a Saturday. Your event was like on a Thursday. Because you host something at Brandon's Club or something?
But we went to the studio on a Saturday.
Okay, well, she was at the studio, but I still invited you, girl. Meanwhile, I'm inviting you to something, and you're writing a song about me.
I fucked it up back then too.
Oliver, you're really just the whole problem of the season.
Meanwhile, I'm inviting you to an event, girl, to have a good time as a little sister from a big sister, inviting you in my world, and you're writing a diss song about me. But I'm the problem, y'all. But I'm the problem.
I mean, you know, like I said, there was a receipt presented today that we could not disagree with.
How long does I get off this thing?
Yeah, you about to cause all the problems. You given exactly what TTB gave for Chasing Atlanta last season,
which was
the center of all the issues. We look back at all the problems, and you right there at the root, girl. And Trap, you know I love you,
girl. Y'all about to get a cute. That wig is hot.
Yeah.
What is going on?
That wig was hot. It's enough.
Look.
You said, fuck it, Hershii. It was too hot for you.
It was too
hot. I was trying to be cute, but
I'll say hot. that was probably a double stack too. Yeah, no.
It was.
How long? 5. It's about an hour and 30 minutes.
Girl, one of these things lasted almost 4 hours.
Oh no, y'all can't get me like that.
No, we're told to stop at a certain time.
Oh, hallelujah. So praise the Lord.
I know.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Somebody tried to call my motherfucking phone. Hershii done switched wigs. You better fucking go, Hershii.
If y'all don't get laptops for this,
you gonna take this? You gonna take it? You don't want to do with that.
Well,
you should.
Okay, what happened, Angela? What happened? What I missed in the 2 seconds I was gone?
Hershii popped that wig. Oh, and me accusing Oliver of being all the problems of the season.
Okay,
and you
did say I lied, right? So you're admitting that Jaila was lying in the scene, right? Because I did hit her up, and I got the receipts to show it.
I mean, based on what we saw on the show,
y'all still want to hate me after that? It's fine because y'all stay hating me.
As a viewer, from what we saw on the show, Jaila said you did not hit her up, and the receipt we just got said you did, and that's the end of that.
And the lie detector test determines she's still lying.
Maybe she forgot.
Well, maybe, yeah. You know, I mean, it was a year ago. It was, you know, it was a long time ago. Y'all said it was a year ago.
But here's the problem that I have.
I mean, really, I forget I said whole statement.
She said it in the scene, though, girl. I had just hit you. The Kiki ball was in April. I hit you and told you happy birthday on April, whatever your birthday was. She filmed a scene for her birthday. I hit her and said happy birthday.
Well, I mean,
let me get to my receipts, child, because I keep
the dates are the dates. When they make sense, they make sense.
So on April 4th, I said happy birthday.
See, Nicole, I really hope you do come back for another season. I really do, because you give.
I said happy birthday. Girl, like you're on this live, you're in this scene. They celebrated your birthday on the scene, and I literally said happy birthday. It says happy birthday on April 4th. Y'all can see it right there. Happy birthday. How am I an asshole? On what day?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I really hope you do come back, because I'm gonna be honest, I have never discussed a season of Chasing this much. And now, granted, season 1 of LA was the tea. Okay, but I have not gotten into so many discussions about a season of Chasing Nothing like this Chasing LA season 2. Y'all are killing it. Shout out to all of it, because y'all are doing the damn thing. This shit is fun. It's been fun. Messy, but fun.
Somebody said, Nicole, why are you so quick to call Jaila on her lies but not yours? When have I lied? I haven't lied. I repeated everything I said about Jaila. I don't lie. One thing I don't do is lie. I said she looked like she was at the dollar store. I said she never shows up. And I said it's tacky to invite somebody to a party and not come. And I said I would pay for her trip. She can't afford to pay for it.
But Nicole, sister,
what you're here.
You know what your problem is? And I didn't watch the show. You know what the girls, you know what I don't know shit. I don't watch nothing. I check out.
Let's talk about it.
Sister, you care too much about proving shit to bitches who gonna believe whatever the fuck they gonna believe about you.
That is my problem. You're right about that.
I'm telling you, say what the fuck you got to say. Maybe say it again and just let the shit go. And
you're right. That's my problem. You are absolutely 1,000% right.
How you doing, Kelly?
Hey.
Welcome.
Okay, I don't want to be messy, so I'll try to keep it nice and nice. What did you guys, I'm curious, think about Jaila scene talking about her family and like how it correlates with her birthday. And I'm wondering, like, in you all's personal journeys, have you guys ever kind of had a similar moment that you can relate to with her?
Well, I didn't watch the scene, but spending time with Jaila in the studio and, you know, having small conversations with Jaila between seasons 1 and 2, Jaila is very emotional and she's very like likable, at least from my experience, which is why I'm like so confused on why her and Nicole aren't more girlfriends, because I've experienced both of them in very like lovable, kind, friendly ways. Jaila's very passionate and like a lot of things she's shared with me about her past that motivates her to do what she does now. So I'm pretty sure whatever the scene was, it probably was very emotional because she's a very emoting type of girl.
Yeah, I definitely got teary-eyed. What about you guys? Hershii, Nicole, did you guys have any thoughts about her?
When I watched the scene, I mean, I was very emotional for her. Like, me and my mom are like this. Like, me and my family are very close. Like, I understand that, like, a lot of people go through what they go through in their trans experience, but me and my mother are like, so to hear somebody say that they're not close with their mother is very hurtful for me, because I just don't understand. My mama don't understand how other mothers don't love their children through whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so it is very hurtful, you know what I mean? And in that moment, I sympathize because I'm just like, well, empathize. I empathize with her because it's just like, I couldn't imagine my mom not supporting me. Like, my mama is sitting over here crippled as shit because she hurt herself and she's literally like in the mix trying to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, the relationship that we have is just so amazing. And in the show, that's why I said, like, my mom is the mom to everybody who does not have a mother. Anybody in this community, like, Hershii is cool with my mom. Like, Hershii just called and checked on my mom today. The baby knows my mom. You know what I mean? Like, everybody on the cast is cool with my mom. So it's just like, I understand people not having moms or people not being close with their moms, and I respect that. And I try to let my mom be a beacon to everybody. So it was hurtful to see that. I mean, I don't think that we dismiss other things that people do because of certain things that they go through. But in that moment, I felt for her.
Yeah. Okay. I do have one more thought that I wanted to share. So I've been watching Chasing Realities. I don't know if it was since the start, but definitely since the start of Chasing Reality Atlanta with Lauren England, formerly known as Jalen Aaron. And I remember her first season, she had the girls all scattered because she made a comment about they're not real bosses. They're not doing what bosses are supposed to be doing. And I'm wondering, because I always agreed with Lauren at the time, because I'm feeling like I always felt like maybe her idea of the show was like Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're showing the glam, and maybe she was taken aback by how many people were really like at the start of their journey. So I'm wondering, because it kind of feels like you came on with that same energy in a way. And maybe it seems like Jaila was a easy target for you because she's trans, she's younger, she doesn't have it all together. And I think we as the viewers, we see that, but we don't want her to have it all together because we do want to go through the journey with her. Whereas you're coming on a little more, you know, accomplished at the moment. So I'm wondering, did you kind of have an image of the show that you would like to push forward? And is it that Jaila doesn't fit that, and that's why you kind of, it seems to the viewers that you just started picking with her and you came on super negative, as opposed to being like let's be sisters from the jump? Sorry if that was a long-winded question.
No, it's okay. No, I don't feel like I was that way. I feel like initially I said that I think the relationship between she and I said this to production, I said this to cast members off camera, that the relationship between she and I would be more like a big sister, little sister type of thing. You know what I mean? Because we are different. We do have like an age gap and whatnot. So I didn't have any problem with her as it pertains to that. I'm still trying to figure certain things out. Like, people, I mean, I have business under control. Yes, I do. I'm still trying to figure this trans life out. I'm still trying to figure out love and life as it pertains to being a trans woman. Yes, I'm a successful businesswoman. However, y'all don't know anything about my personal things that I have going on. Y'all don't know anything about my relationships. Y'all don't know anything about my emotional stuff that I have going on. You guys see me as a boss because that's what I present, because that's what the show showcases. However, y'all don't see me at home crying or going through the things that I go through. So I don't think that I'm better or more advanced than anybody. I feel like in this trans life, we're all going through something. We're all trying to figure it out. I think that they took a few comments that I made and turned it into a big thing when it wasn't that serious. To me, it wasn't that serious. I don't know how it felt to her, and that's why I apologized to her in Palm Springs, because I get, for me, just saying, oh, you didn't show up was not a big thing to me. Oh, it looks like you're at the dollar store. I never said she got her body done at the dollar store. I said it looks like you're at the dollar store. But for me, the comments that I made were not derogatory. They were not negative. They were comments nonetheless. And had I not made the comments, then there wouldn't be any talk about certain things that was going on in the show. You see what I'm saying? But I thought that I could be a big sister. I just wanted to show her the business side of things. I'm like, girl, fuck being a trans woman. Let's talk about the business. Let's talk about this money. Let's talk about you buying a home. Let's talk about you having your stuff together as it pertains to that. I never, you know what I mean? Because I'm not the end all and be all of being trans. I don't know a lot about being trans, honey. I transitioned at like 23. And I was already established in who I was. So I don't know a lot when it comes to that aspect of life. So, bitch, I'm still learning certain things. I just knew that I knew certain things about being a businesswoman. And that was what I wanted to bring to Jaila. Like, she might know more about transition than I know shit. She didn't have more, you know what I mean? Like, I bought some titties. Like, that's all I know about. I haven't, you know what I mean? I haven't walked this life enough to know a lot about this life. I just know what I know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, I mean, I definitely tried to be a beacon of conversation with her. I definitely tried to reach out to her and speak to her and things of that nature. I can't help how people paint things to her. She knows what she and I have personally talked about. That's all I can attest to. Anything that somebody brought back to you secondhand, I don't know nothing about that. Hi, Sunny. Welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Hi, I had a question for Nicole.
Uh-huh.
So, Poetiik said in his confessional that he's single after he spent the night with you and, you know, he was tongue kissing Jaila and everything. So, are you feeling kind of used and, you know, kind of trashed and dumped kind of thing, or?
Not at all, child. The fuck? No, that ain't my man. Here's the thing. Poetiik is my man when we're together, baby. If I'm not around, honey, he can do what he want to do. I bet you he'll open the door for me. I bet you he'll pull my chair out. I bet you he'll make sure I'm good. He's my man when we're together. Poetiik is like, I live for him. You know what I mean? Like, me and Poetiik have I understand we have a relationship. Poetiik is very much single. In that moment, he was single. Like, he could do what he want to do. Like, no, I don't feel no type of way at all. Sure don't.
Okay, good. My other question is about people have accused you of backpedaling a lot to the point that if it was a sport, I think you would represent the US in the Olympics. At this point, you are just an expert at it. You would say something on the show and just hide from it in these after shows or on any live. So, can you comment on that?
I don't think that I backpedal. I think that I give more explanation to what I was saying. Just because somebody repeated something I said, you don't know how I meant what I said. If I say, oh, look at Hershii in that wig, and somebody takes it and tells Hershii, like, oh, Nicole said, look at you in that wig, girl. That wig was not cute. However, when I get on this live, I'm like, I just said, oh, look at Hershii in that wig. Like, I ain't saying nothing about it. I just said, look at you in this wig.
Let me just give you an example. Let me just with what just happened with example, just, you know, you flashing your titties. Like, we literally saw that like live on YouTube. Like, it's on record.
So
and
you saw,
want
first of
to
all, you
deny
saw me
it.
stand up and pull my bustier down. Why would I flash my
We saw
titties
you
on the internet?
because you were arguing with her and you were trying to prove a point that yours are as good as hers.
Bitch,
Literally, we saw it.
wasn't trying to. You sound a fool. Thank you. Have a nice day. I was not trying to show her my titties. I was not trying to show my titties in the scene, honey. You sound a fool, child. Ain't no world where I need to flash my titties on this motherfucker, honey. Like, I get boys all the time. I don't need to flash my titties. I would never flash my titties for a YouTube view. But next caller, let's go.
Hey, loves.
Hello.
So, Hershii, I want to say thank you so much for broadcasting your family, also being vulnerable as a transgender woman. I have 2 kids, a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old. Did you feel nervous coming into this season with broadcasting a little bit more of your family life?
Yeah, very much so. Because people say, like, people feel like they can talk to us any type of way, and I've already been getting certain like comments that are unnecessary, like what he should and should not see, what I should be saying and should not be saying. Like you saw me and King Payne had a little back and forth earlier. They talking about I hope your child not in the room. I get a little stuff all the time, but it's just like that's part of, like, my family is part of my chasing. It's part of my life. So me and my boyfriend like had a long conversation before I like decided to bring it to the camera. And as long as he was good and we're very careful about what we do and do not show, I was good. It's natural now. And he's made for the camera. Like, he likes being seen.
Aww. Well, I thank you for that, because being a model in this industry, it's hard, and trying to protect kids. I have a teenager and a 9-year-old, so it's hard to try to protect our kids from other people's views. But I thank you for that.
No problem. I didn't say he said anything about my baby. Lord have mercy. These people will say anything.
I'm back. Hershii, you were there. Was I trying to flash my titties in Palm Springs when I stood up, girl?
Girl, you know anything that I say is going to be used against me in the court of chasing LA.
I was like, how was I flashing my titties?
All you did was pull your... Now, your nipples aren't like the areolas are always like right there about to be seen.
Right, so I be trying to make sure they're not shown. I be literally trying to make sure they're not shown. I be literally trying to like adjust. Like in Palm Springs, I stood up, honey, and I was like, wait, let me pull my shit down because there was a lot going on, honey. That's what I did. Like, I was not trying to show. If I wanted to show my titties, bitch, I would just show them.
A question was, I just want to know, do you wear women's clothing in front of your child? If you're asking, do I put on my drag in front of my son? Yes. But Hershii is just a job. So when I'm not about to go to work or about to go to a show or just getting home for a show, I don't have any of this on. I didn't want to put this on tonight. Nicole asked me to do this.
And thank you, boo.
I hate doing all
Thank you. Who else would like to come talk to us, honey?
Why are you so obsessed with these damn titties? Please, yes, so, because they are obsessed.
They are sick. If y'all hit me in my DM if y'all would like to see these titties, child. These is good titties, but if y'all want to see these titties, y'all gotta hit me in my DM, honey. Y'all gotta send something first.
She said ladies don't pull the real ladies.
She pulled her titties out. Was it just me or did
I didn't know that.
Hold on, King. So you don't know if she pulled her titties out that day we was all at the table?
See your titty. I didn't see your titties. I didn't see her.
So y'all didn't.
All her shit, her titties is out.
See your titty. I didn't see the titties. See your titty. I didn't see the titties.
Did you pull them out or did they fall?
No, I was trying to fix it because the bustier was getting crazy. Like, I wasn't there to fight, y'all. It was a bustier. And these
I don't think she pulled them out. I don't think
these titties had a mind of their own, and I was trying to fix it. Now, literally, this girl has showed her titties in 3 green screens. That titty was hanging out the bottom of that shirt that night. I'm going to get a lot of DMs. Slide to the DM. I was definitely adjusting, y'all. I was trying to make sure that my titty did not fall out. Hi, LRN. How's it going?
What's going on, y'all? How are y'all?
We're awesome. How are you, love?
I'm good. I just want to have a more intellectual kind of conversation. Less shade, less mess. Because I like both of y'all. And I kind of see where y'all are playing into what people are saying negatively about y'all. So I just wanted to share a different perspective. Nicole, I'll start with you. I feel like you are like the most polished, I think is the word, of all of the cast members that has come on first season. And I think maybe you should be aware and like how you handle that polish, because you got to understand you've gone through your journey. You've hit all the rough parts. You got a loving, supporting mother, a cast of friends who love and support you. Everybody don't have that. And just because they don't have that, they see your words as daggers, and it cuts deep because they're looking at what they feel like is the image of success for them. Mm-hmm. And that's a when you got big blessings, you got to be the bigger person, unfortunately, sometimes. And I think your image on the show and off the show will benefit from that. What do you think about that?
I hear what you're saying and I receive what you're saying. And I think that people believe, let me just say this from the heart. I think that people believe that I have the good end of the stick. You have to think, transitioning once you've lived in the same town for years as a certain person, and then you decide to become another person at a later age in life, everybody knew who I was. So I didn't have it that easy. Even though my family and my friends support me, I was a boy for 99.9% of my life. So to transition at 23, 24, I grew up here. You see what I'm saying? So I had to walk outside of my house every day, walk into my salon that I started off as a boy and be a girl now. That's not easy.
And listen, and I completely relate to what you're saying. I think you got to go back in your mind, and when you approach others on the cast, approach them from that boy walking into that salon, that mindset, and try to relate to them from that place that you've been in, because I think you'll get better success. And I want to say it quickly because I don't want to get dropped. Hershii, I really like you, dog. Like, you're likable. I feel like you really miss your opportunity to really speak clearly to your issues that you have with other cast members, because it's obvious with King that, and I ain't trying to get into the mess of it, it's just obvious that it's certain things that you're holding against him that you haven't verbalized clearly. And I think we're seeing your actions that align with how you truly feel, but that's what he was trying to say in a not so communicative way earlier, that I feel like you're holding something against me. I want to like you because you're likable, but we haven't had a conversation of clarity. And I feel like you try to be the peacemaker, but there's no such thing in this world. You got to shoot straight from the hip, tell people how you feel, and let that be their problem to a degree. And I feel like you kind of take some of the stuff internally, and then we see your actions. We don't hear how you feel, and they don't always align. Does that land with you at all?
It does not, because the peacemaker is not something I took upon myself. The fans put that on me. I've never asked to be the one time I feel like I jumped the gun too soon and got into something I didn't need to get into was between Andre and King Payne, and I've owned up to that. I've said that to King Payne. I said it out loud. I shouldn't have got in there. And since then, I've been trying to step back because I didn't like it last year when everybody was saying, you're the peacemaker. You're so nice. You know.
Well, let me clarify. I don't mean you're the mediator. I'm not speaking to you going between people to make literal peace. I mean, like that scene when you were in the bedroom and you were just frustrated because you prefer a peaceful environment. I think you have that perspective on life, and that translates for who the viewers see you as. You're a person who don't want to be in the drama in the general sense of that phrase. And so I think sometimes you keep your mouth closed because that's how you live your life, but that's what's hindering you, because you're not shooting the target straight and saying, yeah, this gonna be confrontational, unpopular opinion coming in hot. This how Hershii really feels. I feel like you cheat the viewers out of seeing that, and then we see actions that speak to how you really feel internally, and you present dual minds, and it's hard for us to follow you. The people who like you, the people who want to be involved and invested in your storyline. I feel like, go ahead, Nicole. I'm sorry.
But do you think that was based upon Hershii, or do you think that was based upon the way the thing was edited? Because Hershii was in the room and she spoke upon why she was frustrated, but you guys may not have seen the whole entire reason why she was so frustrated in that room.
Well, I agree with you, and I'll say a better example is of tonight when they chilled them outside of the function, and Hershii you had a point, right? He ended the mess, and he told the people to stay out the mess. In that moment, that's an opportunity. It's gonna create a discourse, and it might not be the most pleasant discourse to get to the destination, but instead of you saying it in the green screen, I feel like you missed an opportunity to say directly how you feel, because that's part of the reason why you got a problem with him, because he presents a contradiction, and I feel like those things are happening consistently. Go ahead.
I would agree with you because in the moment, even if you were watching me now, because the people are saying that like Hershii looks over it, in the moment, I check. I don't care. Like if I'll argue to the point where I don't care and then I check out.
Right.
I
And
don't care. So
and
then when they're asking, now these green screens, when we do the green screens, we're prompted with questions. They're asking us how we feel in that. Our green screens are thought process in the moment that we're in those scenes. So that's what you're getting on the green screen. That's how I felt in the moment. I don't care to speak about it because I don't feel like if I don't speak about it in the moment because I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Or I just don't care to speak about it.
Last example and last words, and thank y'all for being intellectual Black people who can actually receive criticism and actually provide a conversation. I feel like the bathroom is another example, and all I'm asking, all of my actionable objective for you would be is sign off. Don't just walk away because you're shutting down internally because you don't want to deal with it. Tell the camera, the conversation, exactly why you're leaving and why you checked out so that it aligns with your green screen. I hit my capacity because X, Y, and Z in the moment. And so then when you say in the green screen, yeah, these niggas had me fucked up for these reasons. That's why I told them I hit my capacity for that reason. Then we, the viewers, can follow your story throughout the year or however long the season lasts and say, okay, well, we get where Hershii coming from in entirety.
That absolutely makes sense, but it doesn't work like that for us while we're working.
Right.
Like when the camera is on, we can't tell them when to turn it on and when to turn. They're going to follow us and they're going to do what they do until the camera's off. That's what we signed up for. So all I can do, like, for me, all they're going to, like, people are going to pick who their favorites is, who they like and who they don't like. All I can give is how I feel. How I feel is how I feel. It doesn't have to make any sense to anybody. Just like how King Payne and how what I responded to King Payne doesn't make sense to him. Some of the stuff that he does, it don't make sense to me. And it doesn't have to. That's my natural, that's what I'm giving. And I don't know how I wish I could better explain it to you. I get exactly what you're saying, don't get me wrong.
Because I think you're very articulate and sensitive, and I would love to see you master that on this platform because I think your voice will be amplified.
But I can't guarantee that she doesn't master it though. What you guys have to understand is these scenes are chopped up. We can film a scene for 6, 7, 8 hours and it's chopped up into a 1-hour episode, or it's chopped up into 20 minutes of a 1-hour episode. Even when we do these confessionals, we speak a lot on what's going on and they have to chop it up. They can't put the whole sentence that we give in the moment in the thing. So what you guys see is an abbreviated version of what we're actually saying.
That's fair. That's a fair point that as a viewers, we always have to take into consideration. We only seeing a snapshot of the larger picture. And I guess the growing pains is learning how to articulate that in short spurts so that are also packaged with entertainment so that your point gets chosen in the edit and that you
It's not entertaining if we make peace. If we make peace, y'all not entertained.
And I don't want, let's be clear, I don't want peace. I just want the best representation of Black people.
Okay, y'all saw my mom in the background, honey, with her little cane, honey, walking on by, child. She had to make another room to another room, honey. She had to walk on by, honey.
But I will say, Hershii, the wig changes tonight were legendary. Nicole, you look you know what I'm saying? Like y'all did y'all shit, and I appreciate y'all holding space for a more serious tone conversation.
Appreciate you.
Of course.
I totally understand being over it. Damn, I missed the comment because that was a good comment.
But I think people don't get that though. I think people don't get a lot of times when we're in these scenes, Hershii, like it is a moment where we be over it. We be over it. We be irritated, and we can't leave. Like if we leave,
and then for me, what I don't like about people, and I did, like I said, I didn't like what people put up. Like I didn't like it last year when people put it on me, and I don't like it now. I'm not meek and mild and in the middle all the time. Sometimes I just ain't got shit to say. And when I say you ain't gotta like what I'm just like, we all don't like what everybody gotta say. Everybody just wants me on the side of their faves of the season. And I'm just not.
Right. You handle things in a way that people treat you. Like, and that's what it is. Everything is situational. If somebody is good to you off the camera, on the camera, that's who you're cool with. You don't have to jump to the people because they don't know what happens that they don't see
when
with you and other people.
Those cameras go down, and a lot of these faves of y'all are different.
Way different. 1,000% different. Like, I can name on one hand how many cast members have called to check on my mother who has filmed scenes with everybody on this show since she's been hurt.
Just to be clear, and this is one of the things I was talking about earlier. Just to be clear, my son is not confused about anything that I'm doing. He knows exactly who his daddy is, and he knows exactly who Hershii is. It's y'all that's confused. My son is good.
Who hi. Oh, Frenchie is back, child.
Girl, I'm scared.
Right. Come back, child.
I don't want no drama. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I don't want no drama. I do got some questions. Shout out Hershii. I'm from St. Louis too. Yeah.
314. Yeah.
Okay. But I do want to say, I did peep that you said that it's like during your confessionals, you're more of going back to the thought process. They're asking you about what you were thinking at that moment. So do you think that you avoid what you really want to say in the moment and kind of more voice it in the confessional?
I wouldn't say avoid it, but especially when everybody's arguing, me adding to the argument isn't doing anything. It's not making the argument better. It's not changing anything. It just doesn't. And then especially if it gets to be too much for me, if I get cause still being in this environment, it's environments that none of us would put ourselves in on the regular. So you're arguing with people on the constant, hearing people argue, shade being thrown, all that stuff. Nobody dealing with that on a regular day. You not dealing with people like that on a regular day that you don't like. So when certain things like that happen, I've learned a long time ago, I'm just going, I'm gonna fall back. And like I said, the one time I did get involved, I got overly involved, and what I was saying wasn't heard because we went another direction with it. So I decided from there, I'm just not going to say anything else. But when you get prompted a certain question, I'm going to answer. I'm not going to lie to you. I definitely don't lie. How I feel is how I feel.
Yeah, I do agree that you just being honest. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I do also agree that you did trying to, kind of overstep with the Andre King Payne thing. But I think that it came from more I think with your personal issue with King Payne, it kind of just came out when y'all was just having that little fight, and y'all actually should have probably had to sit down on camera. I think
I acknowledge that, and that night we apologized to each other. He even bought my baby a gift the next time I saw him, because that was around the time that Pharaoh got here. That's why I felt comfortable enough to go to his party the next time. We apologized to each other. We were good. I don't just it went somewhere else.
Yeah, most definitely. I will say though, it did kind of shock me when he pulled out that clip. Lord Jesus, I mean, just the gaggetry. The fucking gaggetry. I just swallowed. I couldn't believe it.
But it is what it is. I can acknowledge that I said it.
But you did exactly. You did.
I can acknowledge that I said it. He was right. I was wrong about that. I can even sit and acknowledge why he thinks I'm taking shots at him when it's not really shots. It's just how the fuck I feel about the situation. When they said that, that's how the fuck I was feeling at the moment. I don't feel like he shouldn't have touched Andre's LLC. So when they asked me about it, that's how I felt.
Okay. Now, I agree with Nicole. Nicole said that the drama does make the show. And I agree with that. Sometimes you can't squash everything. What's the point? That's why we tune in. Mm-hmm. So I do feel like Hershii, you got to stand on what you say, and you do need to speak at that time, only because we can avoid things like this. Even Nicole say crazy shit, but at least she kind of a little bit stand on it. I get her vibe. What happened? You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like if you gonna throw a little shade, just be like, I did, and that's because I wasn't feeling you.
What haven't I stood on?
But I think tonight just shocked us. I'm saying it most definitely shocked me. I mean,
in Hershii's defense, and I'm not a defense maker, that was filmed last year in November. Who can remember what they said last year in November?
Very true.
And and when it was played back,
King Payne was
but Hershii did not say it. Flykingi, I said it, and Hershii just agreed with it. Hershii laughed, and they were like, "Why are you laughing?" And Hershii was like, "Well, I agree with what you're saying." But here's the problem: why can we not? I think the problem is, why can Hershii not agree with that and still be cool with King Payne? King Payne would like to be upset with Hershii for agreeing with something someone else said, and that's not fair. Being someone's friend does not mean that you have to support everything that they do.
it doesn't mean you're never going to think that anything that they do is wrong. That was wrong in Hershii's opinion. In Hershii's opinion, buying someone's LLC was wrong.
Oh yeah, I understand that point. I think where it's coming from is that when they got into the argument, like it came to like you Dusty fan and you this and you that, and it kind of went from way past the LLC real quick. It's like
that's why I went to apologize to him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I get it, and for real, honestly, like you say, ain't nobody, you not the peacemaker. I don't know why everybody trying to put that on you, but that's why you gotta start speaking on what you gotta say.
Y'all haven't noticed that?
We did it. Yeah, the fans did it. I guess because you, I don't know what it is. I don't know why we think that. But for real, in that case, baby, you need to shake that up because you most definitely got a voice and you most definitely need to just, stand on what you got to say. Just, point blank. That's how I feel.
And Dario, is William in the background? Can William come up here? Because
can I bring William?
Turn your camera off because I know you don't fuck with him, but I'm ready to attack him because I'm trying to understand why you so in these comments, William, but you never want to come up here. Sir, you're literally the least important person on this fucking show and you have so much to say. I'll wait. William, drop the link for William so William can bring his ass up here. Hershii, you can turn your camera off, honey. It's fine. I'll get him, honey. Or you can just be mute. It's fine. But William, you have so much to say. Why am I speaking? It's my fucking after show with Hershii. If I have an opinion, I'm going to fucking speak on it. William, bring your scary ass up here and let's talk about it, bruh. Come on. I'll wait.
To recap on the rest of the show,
Rich came to my salon and got his hair done, honey. His color was fire. Let's talk about the rest of the show while we wait on motherfucking William. Rich came to the salon.
Andre's interlude to the song that they did with Poetik was funny as fuck. That was chill.
It was very funny. Thank you, Andre, for being like, yes, honey, the bitches got so much to say. I appreciate it. I live for Andre. I don't live for all his ways, honey, but on the show, I live for Andre. I'm team Andre as it pertains to this platform. I'm just not team him as it pertains to my life, but as it pertains to this platform, I'm team
my bills are paid.
My bills, and you do not sign my paycheck. I don't give a fuck.
No, I make my own, and I have been since I was 16. Just to be real, I've been raising myself.
And people think that Nicole does all this extra shit because she wants to be extra.
No, she doesn't because she got it.
Nicole has been extra since Nicole was born. She came out extra. This is what I had her for, to be smart and independent and take.
Been that girl my whole life. Been that girl my whole life. I was born like this. Child, y'all better know. What TTB say? I'd rather just report stuff and recap. Just watch. I keep my breath. Oh yeah. But Rich hair came out cute, honey. Rich, let me tell y'all something about Rich. Rich came in there and I was mad as fuck. Rich was like, I would like a little blonde to a little orange to a little red. Bitch, I don't have time for all this. It was nighttime. I had some drinks. I was like, fuck, I gotta use my brain, honey, bitch. I just want to do flat irons and weaves all day long, bitch. I just want to bang them out. I just want to bang them out all day motherfucking long, honey. That's it. That's all. I just want to bang flat irons and weaves out all day long. But Rich wanted all this magicalness, honey, and I delivered.
Just throwing off the look. Just going through the rest of my notes. Andre was funny. Happy birthday, Jaila. Glad Jaila.
Happy birthday, Jaila. I wished her happy birthday on her birthday. Happy birthday, Jaila. What was going on at the pier? They were talking at the pier. We saw them talk at the pier.
I didn't get to see her whole scene because I started writing my notes down and getting ready to get on here.
Okay. Well, they brought some balloons. They said happy birthday, Jaila.
Yeah.
Jaila was talking to them about whatever was going on.
I thought that was really sweet. And then what else did I do? I thought that was sweet. And then I was glad to see that Poetik and Jaila made up after the misunderstanding in Palm Springs.
I didn't know that there was actually a misunderstanding. There was no misunderstanding when we were in Palm Springs, though.
I thought it was between them.
Was it?
Well, they made up.
King Pain was the one that was like talking, doing the most talking. Jaila was chilling. Was there really a misunderstanding between those two in Palm Springs?
And they made up. So shout out to them. The link is in the bio. Hold on.
The link is in the bio. We're
Did
still waiting on William.
Bio, child, I'm talking like I'm on my damn TikTok. I'm sorry.
We're still waiting on William. The link is in the bio.
Follow me on TikTok, the Hershii LiqCour and Hershii Speaks.
We're still waiting on William.
Oh, shit.
Oh Lord, child. Oh my God. And Dario. I mean, bring him back for 2 seconds. Give him 2 seconds, and Dario, because it's fine. Give him 2 seconds. Don't do him like that. It's fine. Oh, he dropped himself? Oh, well, there it is there. What else happened? That was it, I think.
I think that was the episode.
I appreciate Poetik in this moment for just pulling me aside and just, trying to reassure me that me and him have a great rapport with each other. That's all that really matters, that people try to just, be on the queen's good terms.
But even though I fuck with you tough, it was when you go home and you're sober
and then you start thinking about
everything, and it's just like these mother effers.
Oh, hi, yes.
Oh, wow. Look who it is. I mean,
Well, hello, William. Let's talk
well,
about
look
it.
who it is. I mean, y'all spend all your time worried about me. There you go, Miss Nicole, putting yourself into business that's still not yours, sister.
Because I'm on my after show, sweetheart. When they let you host the after show, you have
and the gag is that you get on everybody's live every week. But baby, you're always inserting yourself into everybody else when you could have been chasing LA, but you've been chasing lives and drama this whole time,
LA.
girl.
How about that?
Huh?
I've conquered LA, baby. I'm everything you would like to be.
I've been in LA 10 years, and chasing LA was the first time I ever heard of you. So you should be humble that
I never heard of you. I've never heard of you.
Oh, girl, you
Who
just don't
are
want to
you?
admit that you heard of me. That's the guy.
Girl, show us your apartment. Show us your little apartment, sweetheart.
on shows, and that's something you can't say. You're on chasing
bitch,
reality.
I'm behind the scenes, bitch, getting checks. Meanwhile, you're flashing these little babies loose checks, girl.
Let me explain something to you. Wait, am I still there? Okay, let me explain something to you. You did one celebrity's hair, that's AJ, and me and her were in the same class and on the show.
Her name is not even AJ, sweetheart. Get it together.
The gag is that I don't know you unless it was for this show, so you should be humble and thankful that you did have an opportunity.
Baby, you're not even in the intro, girl. Girl, you're not even in the intro.
I have multiple shows and billboards and networks that I'm on that I don't have time to show up to other people's events and be stalkerish and take photos of them like you have.
Girl, I was invited to the premiere.
You were a plus one by whoever that we don't know who was also a plus one.
Are you mad, girl?
But girl, see, you posted a picture that got one like, which was your like, and no one else.
Are you mad? Are you mad because I was at the same premiere you were at for your show?
So instead of chasing me at my other events and being a stalker, you could have been, you could have chased LA a little bit better and had a better narrative. But
William, why do I need to chase LA, bitch? I live in a fucking 4,000 square foot home and I'm rich as fuck. I don't need to chase
You're
shit,
rich
bitch.
as fuck
I am
off
LA.
of PPP loan. You're new
LA,
money.
Girl.
Look, babe, listen.
Take this green rag
babe,
down
you live
from
in
the
the
back
IE, not LA. I live in LA.
Take this green bag around from the back of your
I
screen,
live in
girl.
LA. You live in the IE. Let's think about it.
And baby.
You were
take
only
this green sheet down from the back of your
Are you
apartment.
gonna let me talk? You wanted me on your live. There we go. We had to bring the numbers in. So the gag is that your new money, babe. You're kind of like that woman on Titanic who got new money. That's you, because you got a PPP loan. Okay, so that's why.
Bitch, I've been have money. I've been in this house before the pandemic.
But listen,
you dumbass.
You're complaining about money when you bought your mother a drink at the bar. And then you threw it in her face that you bought her a drink and argued with her about it, which is very sad.
What did you say about my
your
mother?
mom? You wouldn't even be in this world.
What did you say about my mom? What did you say, William? My mom ain't never been to no bar with me that you saw, bitch. You tried it. William, your mother gave you away because she thought you were trash. Don't come for me.
We don't do that. Don't do that. He wasn't.
Do not come for me, William. First of all, y'all, a PPP just came out like 2 years ago, baby. I bought this house 4 years ago, honey. Let's try again. I had the salon for going on 6 years now. Let's try again, sweetheart. PPP didn't pay for nothing over here, baby, but it's cute for you, William.
Where does he get his information?
Where do you get your information? Like, PPPs are public knowledge. Like, I had the salon before the pandemic. You're dumb as fuck. Like,
Oh, William. Oh, William. Meanwhile, you're in everybody's DM trying to be friends with the whole cast after nobody fucks with you. William, come on now.
That was
William, I was at the Bad Boys premiere because I was invited by my date. Are you mad?
And what's the problem with you living in the IE?
Right, bitch. What's the problem? Bitch, y'all better move to the IE, bitch. Y'all can get a mansion for a little
You're
bit.
not even from LA. You're a clout chaser, and you're not even from LA.
What clout, William? Who are you?
Yeah, baby. Go back to your home that's hours away from here and say you're from
LA. 1 hour away. 1 hour away. Next.
Instead of chasing drama and mess and get a great and better narrative next season. Because trust me, I know what it's like to be on a reality show with a bad narrative. I've been there and I quit. I quit that show and I'm still doing this one. But guess what, bitch? You can't get rid of me. And I'm still here and I'm still winning. And you might have what you're saying, more money than me, but bitch, you'll never be me. You're in your 40s, almost 50, girl. Get over it.
I'm almost 50. Now I'm almost 50, child. Why he keep leaving, child? Like, what's baby? You're on multiple shows, but where's your money?
Done, babe. You
where's
went
the
to Lipo 360. If you
where's
want
the checks?
Give you their
where's the checks to go with all these shows you do, William? Where's the checks?
The thing is that wealth is silent.
William, take that green sheet down from behind you, baby. Let's look at my background. Take that green sheet down from behind you, sweetheart.
You're always talking about how much money you have. You're not gonna have it for long, babe.
When did she say she had money?
Why am I gonna run out, bitch? I'm a talented stylist, honey. Why am I gonna run out of money?
Babe, let me tell you something. I have work to do because I'm booked and busy, and I'm gonna let you go on this. I wish you the best of luck next season, and also at that reunion. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
If you show up, bitch, I wish you the best too.
Not milk in the sun. Oh,
shut up, thinking.
Listen, what? Listen, he's a mess, child. Listen, this man is a mess. Like, it's giving delusion. Like, look, I don't know what's going on, child.
Did you say you was rich?
I never said I was rich, because I don't think I'm rich. Like, I don't think I'm rich. Like, I'm not rich by far, honey. If I was rich, I wouldn't have to go to work. I just do very well for myself.
And bitch, just because you got a fucking surgery, you still need to work.
That shit stunned me.
Work out, bitch. Wait, let me tell y'all something. Let's talk about something real fast, y'all. On this, like, for real. I was a business major, so that everything that I think about is a business. It's very delusional and crazy and stupid as fuck for people to live in apartments but spend all their money on getting their body done. I don't give a fuck. I'm never gonna be that girl. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm never going to be that girl to spend thousands of dollars on body work and not own a piece of property that I can pass on to other people or that I can sell if I need some money. I'm never going to do that. So, William, you can get on here and say, I need to get my body done all you want to, baby. Spend your money on a 360. But if you take that green sheet down, baby, it's wood paneling at the room you rent behind you. I'm never going to spend my money on that dumb shit. I'm so sorry. I like to live in my money, honey. I don't want my money on my body, baby, because guess what? Face card never declines.
That was interesting, child.
Meanwhile, you girls don't go to the dentist with your money. If you're going to go, bitch, buy some fake teeth if you're going to buy fake bodies. Oh. If you're going to buy your body, buy some teeth, child. The fuck? Next.
Well, what an interesting live, girl.
I mean, we can set up the GoFundMe.
Right, if y'all think I need my body done, GoFundMe, baby. Send a couple dollars.
And we'll do that ASAP once we reach 20,000.
Once we reach 20,000, we're gonna go get our bodies done, guys. Let's go. It's for everybody. But I don't know how we're cloud chasing off of William when nobody's checking for him. Come on, Whitney LiqCour, who's Houston. Hershey's giving me looks, honey. I bitch, I should have pulled me some other looks out, child. Hershey is giving me looks, honey. Yeah, I'm here. Tell them, Nicole, right? I'm here for assets, y'all. Like, I'm not here for, like, you know, I'm not here for wearing my money on my body, child. I'm here for assets, honey. I'm here for, if the shit hits the fan, baby, let me see what I can do to have money. I can't do, if you buy a nice body and the shit hits the fan, ain't shit you can do with that body to make no money.
Let me explain something. I'm still gagged at my damn self. I was up in here yelling at King Payne. I said, I did not say shit. And they played that clip right back. They played that clip right the fuck back.
Hershii Whitney.
I said, I didn't say it.
Well, Hershii, they gagged you today, sis.
Girl, they got me. They got me. Just apologize. I did. I told him while he was here. I said, "Oh yeah, you're right. I said it. I'm not sorry for saying it."
Roland's back. Hey, Roland,
Hello.
let's go.
Hello, Roland. Here we go. Y'all never ask me no questions. Y'all only talk to Nicole, and I know he coming to talk to you.
They only talk to me, child, but yet they don't like me, honey. But
my question to you is, why do you get so offended, Hershii, when people call you the peacemaker? Because last season, or the endearing one, because last season, that's what we fell in love with. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that people are calling you a peacemaker.
It's not the endearing that I had a problem with. It's people calling me the peacemaker because I don't know. It just didn't allow me to. It doesn't allow me to be human. Like everybody is like asking why am I. Anytime I open up my mouth, anytime this season, it was met with well Hershii should have, and that got annoying. And I know it came from last season because I didn't say much. If I defended myself, Hershii, why you shut? Hershii, shut up. If I got in something, Hershii, why you talking? If I didn't say anything, it's like, Hershii, well, why you not speaking? So I just don't, I'm not a peacemaker. I don't want to be in everybody's shit. I don't want to solve no crimes. I'm not doing that no more. Y'all won't be seeing that from me ever again. It ain't happening.
That's understandable. Gotcha. Now, since you think, I'm going to ask you a question. Here it is. Now, not even 5 minutes ago, you just said you were rich. Do you not remember that you just said that?
I never called myself rich. I said I do well for myself. But okay.
Can somebody roll the footage back? Because she just
and if I did.
Now, Roland, why you always talking about her?
Right, and if I did say that I was rich, what's the problem?
Hello?
And if I did?
But that's what people have to have.
Excuse me? What happened?
You say things and you say things.
And is being rich a bad thing though? Since what y'all want me to be broke?
But it's met with arrogance, darling. Do you hear how it sounds?
Oh, girl. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a hard
why
worker.
I can't rock with you, because I'm telling you, and I'm telling you as the person that's looking.
Okay, so I said I was rich. Okay,
said, girl.
I'm doing very well for myself, and I do very well for myself. My salon is thriving. My business is thriving.
Why
I do very well for myself.
about your transition? Why have you just said you weren't that girl? Why don't we know about that?
Excuse me. What was the question again? Say it again.
You said you weren't that girl. Why don't we know about how you got to become Nicole? Then how about that? Explain that.
I talked about it. If you follow me so much, you should follow my interviews. I said I transitioned. Girl,
look, I tried.
It was a question you're asking me. Now you're cutting me off when I'm trying to answer.
Girl, you ain't that important. Let's be clear about that.
But you just asked me a question, Roland. Roland, you follow everything that I do, sweetheart. So you've asked me a question. Like, would you like to know how I transition? Is that the question? I don't know. Is that the question? I'm confused. I'm confused. Drop the link. Some other people would like to come up here because Roland don't even know what his question was, child. That was a question, right? How did I transition? Like, was that a question? I'm confused. Oh, I did say I was rich when it came to people saying that I buy my friends. You're right. I said that because I got a lot of money. I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. My account is good. But if I was buying friends, bitch, Roland, you would be my friend. I would send you some money and maybe they can help you out.
Child. I had to come back and get another piece
I already
of this.
knew it was gonna be some bullshit when Roland came up here, child. I was ready for it. Like,
girl, look, I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on between y'all. Maybe that's just a lot that I want nothing to do with. Okay. That being said, though, you mentioned in the show earlier that you missed your ballroom days. What did you used to walk?
I used to walk Drag's Realness. I was a drag queen for a long time. I didn't transition until late 20s. So I was a drag queen for a long time. So I used to walk Drag's Realness. I know I had this space for my whole life.
Period. Now, did you ever walk Face?
I did not, because I didn't feel like, I feel like them girls, like, even though I feel like I have a pretty face, like those girls, honey, they be like chiseled and it be a lot of things going on. And it's a lot more to it when you try to do all that. Like, you know what I mean? But no, I always watch Drag's Realness.
Okay, work.
And I have like 1,000 trophies that I won for Drag's Realness.
Come on, trophies. That's what it's about. Not Hershii, you killing me in this new look, honey.
Keep talking to Hershii.
Nobody's talking to me. Nobody calls. Hello.
Oh no, I come to talk to everybody. But I had to prepare myself for this one, girl. Okay, nah, we're not even gonna talk about what the hell happened up here. What did you think about this stuff between Jaila and Poetiik? Did you feel like, because it kind of seemed like he was dragging it just a little bit in terms of how upset she was?
I think that was one of those things that happened. I'm gonna let them speak on that because that's their shit. But I think it's one of those things where stuff was happening off camera that bled into on camera.
Okay, because even like, I mean, compared to what we got on the after show last week, where they basically just had to say, "Hey, we're talking about not show stuff," but even in the show today, that energy where he was like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you for a month," and it was still like animosity just felt really odd. So I was like, "Where did that come from?" But yeah, if it's from stuff we didn't see, then it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Like, the thing is, because what keeps on happening is, like, I would say with this season, like, we're doing what we're supposed to do on camera, but as you can see, everybody joins the after show because it gets hot off camera.
Yeah.
Okay, it was some questions in this chat. Somebody asked, "What was my drag name?" It was Sparkle Lachey.
Okay.
That was my drag name. And then somebody said, "Can they see some pictures of me before I transition?" DM me. I probably got some pictures of me when I was in drag, but it's the same face. All I did was lose a little bit of weight. I never had no face work done, y'all. I bought these titties. That was about it. But I never did no work to my face. Like, it's the same face.
Work. It's a gorgeous face. It never declines.
Thank you. Look, let me tell you, the person who got me into the ballroom scene is actually in the chat. His name is in the chat is that dude BJ Watson. He literally got me into the ballroom scene, and he'll let you know, honey. Right, BJ got the pics. Like, it was the same face for my whole life, just a chunkier version. BJ, now don't post the shady photos, fucker. Okay, just the good ones, honey.
No, definitely post the shady ones. Post like, all the shady ones.
Like,
okay,
it was the same. It's been the same face my whole life. Like,
speaking of shady pictures, Hershii, when are you posting a picture of your first time in drag?
It's on my Instagram right now.
Is it? Okay, because I know what my first time looked like.
No, my first time is on there. My first time is on my Instagram.
Because no, what my first time looked like, I love seeing people first time in drag pictures because.
Baby.
So somebody asked in the chat if I'm biracial. Not that I know of. Like, my mama black, my daddy black. If y'all see my mama, we look alike. Like, no, I don't think so. People always say I have like Asian eyes, but I don't think so. And then also somebody said, Nicole, what is your advice for financial importance? I think to be prepared. That if the pandemic taught us nothing else, be prepared. Like, you never know what's going to happen. Save your money. That's why I won't go buy a big ass ass. Like, that's why I won't go get all these lipos and things that I ain't sure. Because you never know what that 10, 20,000 will do for you if something happens. If something happens and there's a pandemic and you still have bills to pay and you cannot work, what are you going to do? So financial literacy, just save your money, be responsible with your spending, have fun, live your life, but be responsible with your spending. Deja Vu, is that Deja Vu? Come on, welcome to the room. How's it going?
Hi, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hi. So my question was for Nicole. I know you said you were upset with Andre because he was trying to stir the pot. My question was, why does it feel like you can't receive that he was trying to clear himself of the situation or any of the miscommunication between you and Jaila?
Because I don't think there was anything for him to clear. Like, he told her what I said. I never said he was lying. I think in his perception, he perceived that I said that, and I've said that to him, and he's understood what I've said. So I never said he was lying. All I said was, you cannot accurately depict how I meant what I said. It's not about the words, it's about the perception. So the way that you perceived it was not the way that I meant it. So I never said he was lying. You don't need to clear yourself, sir, because I'm not upset with you. I've said that to him 1,000 times. I'm not upset with you for telling her what I said. What I'm upset for is if she and I are having a conversation trying to squash it, at that point, does it really matter how I feel like you took it back to her? If it's about me and her squashing it, if at that point I had never said that I had no beef with you, I never said I was upset with you, what does it matter if I'm explaining to her how I meant it versus how you took it back to her? It didn't matter at that point. That was the problem.
Okay. And then I had a question. What is the beef with William the Baddest? Like, what is the issue? Just because it seemed like y'all started off on a wrong foot, and y'all really didn't have any relationship before. So was it just two strong personalities that you feel like didn't clash? Was it something that he said that offended you? Because
you have to ask William,
viewers,
child. You have to ask William. His comments are negative every time the episode comes on, and it comes to me. His commentary on his story is negative every time when it comes to me. He posts very negative, nasty things about me. He comments in the comments very negative, nasty things. That's why I brought him up here to give him an opportunity, because literally I saw William at a club and I said, William, what's the problem? I didn't know we had no problem. And he said, there is no problem. You know, drama is good for TV. So I feel like he plays for this TV stuff. And when I saw him, that's not the energy that he gave me. So I'm trying to figure out where the issue came. I met that man one time. Once. Yeah. I've been filming this show for a year. I met him one time. I don't care about William.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's about to get spicy. Let's get it going, honey. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Monet.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, Hershii. First of all, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Miss
Nicole. The bodysuit. Baby, all y'all insulted the bodysuit. Y'all all talked about that bodysuit. Y'all mad because I said it. Everybody talked about that bodysuit, child.
First of all, I'm talking to Hershii. Okay, Nicole. Like,
Aaron, you want to fight me?
Girl, I just want to body slam you real quick, but that's about it.
Because I feel like you want to get on top of me and hunch.
I do want to, motorboat your boobs. I'm not even gonna lie. Those are very nice boobs.
Go ahead, talk to Hershii, boo. Go ahead.
But yeah, Hershii, I really just want you to know that you the most realest bitch. No shade. You admit your mistakes. You take accountability. You everything. I can't wait to don't let the girls rile you up, because we trying to wait to the reunion so we can see that fire that we was that you was talking about, girl. I want you to go in there, guns a blazing. But let me talk a little bit. But that's enough, because I'm gonna see you soon, boo. Nicole.
Hershii, you got an interview scheduled with Aaron?
I do.
I'll talk
to you about it. She don't. No, she does. She does.
Hershii, I love you, Aaron. I'm just kidding. Do the interview first.
You trying to stop my bag before. You trying to stop my interviews.
Do the interview, Hershii.
Yeah. But listen, Nicole, can I please talk to you for a minute?
Absolutely, but what's going on?
Can you please stop telling the people that you did not have no facial work done? You had a chin lift. You had a chin lift. You had some you have an eyebrow lift. You have some cheek implants, and you definitely have a forehead enlarger. Like, you had your forehead enlarged. So I just want you to just be real with the girls. And then you also had your hairline tapered a little bit. So
not my hairline. I have the worst hairline ever, because I have the worst hairline ever. I promise you.
I understand, but I just want you to be really honest with the people.
Aaron, you want to apologize to me before I cancel you and Hershii's interview?
No, I think you should apologize to me for stop being petty. Because you being petty with me. You petty
Aaron,
with me
I
first.
love you. I love everybody. Go follow Aaron Wild Out TV on YouTube.
Girl, I don't need your
everybody.
promo. I don't need your
everybody.
Promo.
Go follow all 450 people in this chat. Go follow Aaron Wild Out TV.
When his season is over, I'm gonna do an interview with Aaron. I made him squirm long enough.
No, you lost your chance. I'll see you in season 3. Like I said, if Andario don't send you a pink slip in the email, because Andario is good for sending pink slips and emails.
Not a pink slip.
Tell you will.
You
not
want me
be
fired,
as
Aaron?
bad.
You want me out of here, Aaron? Let's see.
No, I really, Nicole, listen. I see myself in you. You know what I'm saying? You're like my older, mature, senior citizen sister. You know what I'm saying?
You're fucking trying it tonight.
You know what I'm saying? You like my old
Hershii.
grandma or
When
something.
is your interview with Aaron?
We didn't set a date yet.
Oh, canceled. Oh, next.
First of all, Hershii.
Next.
Ooh, you trying to do me like Nicole did me?
No, I was trying to keep it under wraps.
Oh, got you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, girl, you know I'm slow. Y'all know I'm slow. That was like, that you doing me like Nicole did me.
I was helping you.
Hershii, Vogue is calling on the same day Aaron's interview is Vogue wants you for an interview. Canceled.
So, Nicole, you really gonna give me that interview?
I'm
You
just
gonna
kidding.
be nice to me?
Yeah, Aaron, I was gonna give you an interview in the first place. I'm gonna give you the last interview. After everything is all said and done, I'm gonna give you the last interview.
Yeah, do I want the last interview from you? You probably be all
and you
talked
do.
out.
After it's
You
all
probably
said and
be
done,
all
I'm gonna give you the
talked
last
out,
final
interview, You probably be all talked out now. You probably be,
You know I like to talk a lot.
lies and stuff.
Patches is back. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Oh my goodness! Don't do that. I love me some Aaron.
Like
Yeah.
a put on. I feel like Patch's voice is a put on.
No, absolutely not. I would talk to you right now, Aaron, but actually I called to talk to Hershii.
Okay. Hey, Daddy.
Hershii. First of all, I think it's so amazing that you look amazing either in drag and out of drag. You just work it, right?
Thank you.
One of the things I notice about you is you always have a plate in your hand. So my question is, do you cook? And if so, what is your go-to meal?
She don't cook.
Hell no, I don't cook.
Girl, she don't cook a lick.
Hershii don't cook.
She makes bologna sandwiches.
My man cooked for me.
Okay, second question for you, Hershii.
Yeah.
This question is for you. You say that your go-to wig is always the one the short wigs when you perform, right?
Yes.
But how you gonna win RuPaul's Drag Race with all those kitty cat wigs? I mean, are you seriously not gonna let us see you, in all that glamour like you bring to these lives?
Well, the thing is, if you see me in a kitten wig, I'm at a show. I don't take no long wigs to a show. It's too hot in California for all of that. And then when it's time for me to be on a certain show, when it's time, I'm gonna have what I need to have when it's time. But y'all not about to see me walking around in no big topper wigs like at a regular gig or anything. Like the event tonight, y'all was gonna see me in a 2-stacked wig at that hot ass event. It was too hot.
So, can I have a question for Hershii?
Absolutely. Go ahead, Aaron, please.
Hershii, when I come to LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So am I gonna get the Hershii treatment? Like, am I gonna be on the list? Because I want Nicole to go, so I can accidentally, when she takes me, when we drive in her car, I can accidentally steal her wallet.
Baby, listen, no, that was ruined for everybody. I'll see you when I see you.
Mm-hmm.
That was ruined for everybody. I'll see you when I see you.
You gagged.
I hate Aaron so much.
That was wrong for
Aaron so much, child.
Girl, you live for me.
I do, Aaron. We're like kindred spirits. You already know, Aaron. I was rooting for you.
Girl, you was fake to me, Rima. You was very fake to me. Why you do me like that? Why you turn fake on me, Rima?
I still love you, Aaron. I'm so sorry, Aaron.
You don't. I need an apology.
I'm sorry. You feel better now, Aaron? I'm sorry.
Say, I'm sorry, Aaron. I love you so much, and you're the best in the world.
Aaron, you're the fucking best. I love you, Aaron. No, Aaron knows I love him, child. Like, Aaron knows what it is, honey.
It's the lies for me. Hershii, one more question.
I didn't even believe that.
Hershii.
Mm-hmm.
One more question, Hershii. How do you balance your personal life with now having a kid in the house and so forth with your work life? What is that like for you?
It's gotten easier now. When he first moved here, it was kicking my ass. But we found a nice balance because I work on the weekend, so I got shows usually from like Friday to Sunday, sometimes Thursdays. So LaSalle works during the week, so the baby is mine during the week, and then it's his during the weekend. So we actually lucked out with that one. So when he gets in daycare, then I have a little bit more of a break. But it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be when he got here. Like when he got here, of course, it was hard because he's 2 years old. He's new. But now we got more of a thing going on. It's a trade-off, if you will.
And the last question, how do you guys have you worked out finding some me time for just, couple time? How do you balance that with the kid in the house and so forth now?
Oh, there is no couple time. We lost that when the child got here. So we're still
because they don't want to drop the baby off to Auntie Nicole because I'm a whoop them. Like I keep telling them bring the baby.
I'm still I'm in that parenting mode where I don't want nobody to have my baby. I'll be like that.
I'm just gonna whoop them a little bit.
I'll be like that with everybody. Like no, I'll be ready. I'd rather keep my baby.
Well, Hershii, I just want to say that as a viewer, it's been enlightening watching your path, especially with taking on the responsibility of bringing the child in. And don't allow comments to come into your home. Don't let people pull you into their storm. You draw them to your peace that you have at your home, because seeing two loving parents take in the child and give them that love means more than anything. And I just wanted to jump back up and let you know that.
Thank you.
All right, I'm back in the comments, y'all.
Somebody said, "Damn, Hershii, no nookie for you." No,
Thank you, Ondario, for
do what we do, but just not as often because.
Do y'all have quiet sex now, Hershii?
We have. Yes, we have to be quiet.
Y'all gotta be quiet.
Oh, so when he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be too graphic on this live. Ooh, I was gonna be graphic, girl, because I love me when a dude take control and he stuffs your head into a pillow. Shut the up. Do he do that to you? Do he stuff your head in the pillow or something so you can shut up?
We have quiet time in the house.
Period. So Nicole.
Yes.
Do you have trouble going shoe shopping?
I don't actually.
You sure? I thought, didn't the girl say that you wear a size 15?
Ooh, child, please. I wear a nice 9.5, 10 on a good day, baby. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good in any shoe store, baby.
Okay.
You want to see my closet? Hi, Monet.
Hey, how y'all motherfuckers doing?
Ooh, not this wildebeest that just came up. Let me leave. Hey, Monet. Did you clean your house out? Did you fumigate?
Girl, with your big old roundabout ass. I ain't got time for your roundabout ass today, girl. I'm coming up here to ask questions. Thank you for dropping Piggly.
What's going on, Monet? Welcome.
How you doing, girl? So I'm gonna ask you this question here, sis. Do you think, honestly, deep down inside, that you and Jaila can work out this situation?
I feel like we can come to a level of understanding and we can be cordial. I don't think that we're ever gonna be friends, no.
Do you think you're jealous of her body and her new work?
I'm not jealous of anything, of anyone.
Well, she says she's an old woman, girl, and you jealous of her body and her work.
No, I don't think so. I still look good for my old age, baby.
Okay, well, this question's for Hershii. Hershii, how's you doing being a mother, honey? How's it feel to be a mother?
It's kicking my ass, but I'm enjoying it.
So are you enjoying the lifestyle? Is it fun? Because I do want a daughter. This the lifestyle. Is it fun? You have a significant other, so I know you got help. So and then you got a boy. I want a girl. So how it is to deal with a damn boy, girl?
It's not for the faint and heart. I'll say that. It's not for the faint and heart. It's because we're doing our best with the gentle parenting thing, and that's another level of patience that we have to explore. He in here kicking our ass, girl.
Okay, so another question for Hershii. So Hershii, where you and Miss King Payne stand?
After hearing King Payne tonight, after hearing what he's saying, I gotta watch these episodes back, right? Mm-hmm. Because clearly he's paying very close attention to everything I'm saying. So I have to watch these episodes back. and see I'm going to make a genuine attempt to see exactly where he's coming from, where he feels like I'm taking shots at him. Because personally, and I mean this with my whole heart, I don't feel like I'm taking shots at King Pain. I don't have no issue with King Pain. I feel King Pain has an issue with me, but we both clearly feel the same about each other. So there's obviously a disconnect there. So I'm gonna have to watch these episodes back to see what's going on. Do I feel like we can get past that? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. I keep on saying I don't want to have an issue with him, but he brought some different, like he brought something new to me that I did not consider tonight when he said and considered that he would take it a certain way.
Okay.
So he brought new information to me. So I would have to rewatch and go from there. Yeah.
Okay. So, I got 2 more questions. I'm gonna get the fuck off of here. I ain't trying to give y'all time. But how you feel about Andre coming for you in the in his confessionals, Nicole?
I feel like he's justified, I guess, in how he feels. I don't feel like I attacked him in any of these last little scenes. Like, I just said how I felt. I think that he's not interpreting the way that I felt. I think he is now, but I think then he wasn't understanding how I felt and what I was saying about how I felt. Like, I wasn't attacking him or anything of that nature. He came in to the Kiki ball with an energy that was way off kill. Now, mind you, what I will say is, honey, all that turn up that he was giving, honey, was after they yelled cut and we walked away from the scene. Like, it wasn't, he was just sitting one seat away from me and never gave me all that energy or gave anyone else all that energy. So if you had all that energy, you could have gave it in that moment. The reason why
I totally agree.
When they asked who has a problem with who, I didn't say anything because I don't feel like I need to keep dragging it up. Like, he knows that me and him were not cool in that moment. He knows how I felt about it, so there was nothing else to be said. I said something to Ian because I felt like maybe he could convey it to his friend and his friend might understand where it was coming from because I knew he and I having a conversation wasn't going to go well. He chose for me and Rich to walk to the bathroom to have this whole moment to turn up. And it was just like, you weren't that turned up when you were just sitting right here when we were all right here. Where was that energy?
Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all with my thoughts of this show tonight, and I'm going to leave. I feel like Andre is messy as fuck. I feel like he needs to stay in his place. Let the girls be the girls, and that's the problem with some of these girls today. They don't know how to stay in a man's place. If that's the case, girl, get a tug, scrap your dick, and get you some hormones, girl. I got them if you need them. You need to stay in your place. Some shit that you don't need to insert yourself in, you do not need to insert yourself in, but she do need to insert herself in somewhere to get a magnesium for that ugly face. And that's it, and that's all.
Well, honey, next caller. Whoever said that he didn't know what was said about him until they cut the scene, nothing was said about him. Ian asked me what I was upset about, and that's what I said. So it wasn't the same energy. Like, his energy was on 1,000. Like, I just said, Ian, my problem was, this is what my problem was. So you can convey that to your friend. It wasn't given, nobody said nothing to me. Like, this man knocked his whole drink over and everything, y'all. I ain't knocking over no good liquor, baby. That's a sin in a lot of countries.
Baby, so if it's not anybody else that's about to come up to this chat, I think we have reached the end. Is there anybody else? Is there one?
Right. Is there one, honey? Is there another?
The benediction. We offer Christ to you. Hello, Deja Vu.
Oh, welcome back.
I did not even have any other things to say. I do want to say that you all are both beautiful, so don't let this stress y'all out too much. I think, as the fans, we'll all have opinions, but keep being y'all beautiful, successful selves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else, honey? Is there one? Is there one, honey? Come to the altar. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water to be baptized.
Well, all right, thank you all for joining in. It was very nice talking to y'all. What a beautiful, positive show tonight.
Right, it was amazing. I had a good time. Did you have a good time, Hershii?
I did. I really did. So I'm prepared for next week to get drug again.
Baby. Well, next week is gonna be fun. Oh,
hello.
Sunny is back with the bullshit. Come on, Sunny, let's go. This your last thoughts.
I have a question for Hershii because Nicole, you can't handle the truth apparently.
Okay.
So Hershii, in your confessional, you talked about kind of what's his name, King. Him not, minding his business, and he was kind of in Nicole's and Jaila's business and things like that. Do you feel like you even making that comment is kind of feeding into that? You're kind of jumping in other people's business and kind of being shady?
No, because that's how I feel. I was told to mind my business. So now I'm seeing other people getting into other business. So I just asked the question. I thought we were supposed to stay out of each other's business. And then at the end of that comment, I said, you know what, I'm gonna mind my business.
Oh, gotcha. Just make sure you don't forget it next time he talks to you about it.
Okay, girl.
I don't know where Sunny came, honey. Sunny, honey, Sunny is giving me, he loves karaoke and they don't let him sing karaoke often.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week. Next week, we're going to have my anniversary party. We're going to have a good time, honey. We're going to live our life. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Hershii trying to
Next time on Chasing LA.
Oh God, they don't wanna see me bow. Oh God.
I told the joke like 3 times while I was down there, and she kept making this face as if she was just totally like disgusted.
Thank you, Mom, for being everything that I need you to be.
You kind of had a little situation with Nicole. She took a photo of me and posted it on Twitter.
Oh no. Who it is? Yeah, so look, you finally got a break. I know. Come on, Snatch Waist. What's your name? Show's still been a hot topic.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not mad at it. Keyword house.